my mouth in my 22 years on this earth, they'd have a stroke. Cause while not bounded by the auras of my elders, I'm not the average cursor, you see. I'm like a serial cursor. When my switch is on, my conversations be 90% cussing and 10% regular words. I have a problem. If you slap some paint on my face and dye my hair green, the streets of Gotham would call me the cursor. No doubt about it. My problem here is not that I curse. It's the fact that I curse too much. For example, when I'm on Discord with my associates, man, shut your big— No! Don't do it! What the fuck? Zip it! I'm you from the future. Obviously. So what you want, Future Trunks? Here to save a timeline? Listen, don't use the actual curse words like we originally planned to do, because the world ain't ready for the amount of vulgar that we spit out. You know this. We get active. Replace the words instead. I beg of you. You know what? I knew this day would come. I'll listen and do as you say. Huh? So you're not gonna be like one of those idiots who play dumb as if they're not looking at the spitting image of themselves, obviously from the future, and act like everything's fine when it's clearly not? No. My nigga. Man, shut your big ass up, little— I like to see you squirming. I have a problem. Whenever I'm recording a video and I mess up the audio. So there I was, Twizzler betwixt my toes, banana in hand, tied up to the bed, her bra in my mouth. I don't know how it got there. I'm I have a problem. Whenever I'm streaming on Twitch, link in my description, I always gotta catch myself. Man, you stupid I mean, you dummy. I have a problem. Back when I used to live with my parents and they tell me to do the dishes, man, fuck these stupid dishes. I'm young, breezy. I do the dishes when I wants to do the dishes. You do the dishes, nigga. I have a problem. Whenever I'm on the game and I'm talking trash, hey nigga, you garbage as hell. Retire. Put down the sticks. Man, shut your bitch ass up, little boy. That's why you almost lost. Put me, hit you time out. Almost. But did you win, bitch? Oh, and during games, I'm a certified trash talker. I have a problem. Whenever I talk to my childhood friends, man, shut your bitch ass, lame ass, stupid ass, pussy ass, dumb ass up, nigga. Buy a dog, die alone. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow. Love you niggas. Stay safe. All right, big dog. You too. Disperse. Oh, hey, we playing COD tomorrow? Yeah, Sersky. I have a problem. Before some of y'all have a stroke, understand that they know it's not me cussing them out. That's just how I talk, and they remotely talk the same way. But I'm working on it, because, you know, for the past few months, I've been expanding my vernacular, and I can say so myself as of today, because this video was outlined 4 months ago at the climax of my problem, that I'm making leaps and hurdles of progress when it comes to communication these days. When my switch is on, my conversations are only 50% cursing and 50% regular words now. Sentence diminishers my act. I have a problem. In life, people hide things because we're scared of the consequences. That's why I hate it from my folks, even though it slipped out sometimes. I was most scared than a peer pressure teen getting high for the first time. Oh, did I mention the second secret? I got high off of life, like a lot. Soon as I got to college 4 years ago, I was introduced to some, let's just call them edible arrangements.
Customize and save. Liberty Mutual.
I made a video on it a couple months ago. I gave these two items completely different names in that video.
People don't buy car insurance the same way they do hot dogs.
I ain't really indulging them heavily to like sophomore year. Freshman year was kind of like a prep
this is a hot dog area.
And as soon as sophomore year hit, I completely threw out the idea of using the magic pixie sticks and just dabbled with the edible arrangements instead 24/7. Bruh, I used to be in my friends' rooms, gone. I'd be in my classrooms, gone. I'd be in the cafeteria, outer space. I'd be in my dorm room, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Them edible arrangements was strong, boy. Let me tell you. There was not one spot on campus I didn't go to and was not high off of life. Literally, I even drove on the road while in the Shadow Realm, which is something I completely 100%, 1000% do not recommend. Do not do this. I repeat, do not do this. Even though it may be easy for some people, as they say, it is not safe at all. Even for experienced people like me, you have been warned. For example, a 3-minute drive will feel like a 30-minute drive. You'll think you're in lane 6 when you're actually in lane 3, drifting off into lane 2. You'll think you're going 70 on the highway, but you're actually going 30. Well, what makes it not safe? I'ma let you use your brain on this one. I'ma keep it 100 billion with y'all. I don't really dabble with them like that anymore. Like, it's a very low chance of me dabbling again, mainly because I honestly just prefer not to, because I like being in control of my own mind. Plus, they make me lazy. Like, I'll procrastinate on my goals and the grind when I'm supposed to be working. Trust me, it sucks sometimes because I be smacked for like 3 days just off of one alone. My parents didn't figure out I got high a lot off of life during college until they started watching my videos. Yeah.
So yeah, most of the games
learning a lot about
that I like to play are all
had to bless y'all
mostly,
ninjas with another video being
they're like Final
vulnerable
Fantasy.
and transparent again, just to
what
show
else?
y'all I'm human too. Now, I'm finna go smack down on some
Okay,
seaweed
yeah, so
chips
they're
and
like
go watch
Final
some anime.
Fantasy.
Oh, and speaking of anime,
And
we have a video
what's it called?
dedicated to that dropping next week. Y'all boys be safe. Sensei Dev.
Any type of like just roam open world, you know, create your character, request side missions, and a lot of different stuff like that. So yeah,
Too much
we
to do.
are going
Let
to be
Gemini
doing
and
some
Chrome
shit.
handle it.
And,
Let's start here.
playing some games and
Auto
getting
browse gets it
along
done.
and taking some,
Use Gemini and Chrome to fill
you
your
know,
heart
doing
in
what we
one
gotta
click.
do. Yeah. All weekend is my weekend.
Almost every school on the planet has had some type of trend occur that either died out, lived on, or was hanging on for dear life for a long time until a burnout. Some of mine growing up were Silly Bands, Beyblades, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Digimon, and Bakugan. Now, I don't know about some of you elementary school kids now, but when I was in elementary, these trends were pretty big deals, you know what I'm saying? No joke. The school I went to, they treated these trends like gangs, bruh. They moved in groups. Like, Bakugan came late in the game, so in the beginning, you were either a Pokemon kid, the people that kept a Game Boy on deck, because when it came to catching them all, they ain't play no games, boy. Hey, cuz, word on the street is you got that Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, listen to me, homie. I got that Charmander.
Crazy word.
150. 150? I only got a bird on me, cuz. We can negotiate. You come to me, asking to buy a product you do not know about. 150. Take it or leave it. Tell you what, I'll up you a Jigglypuff and an Eevee for that Charmander, and I'll add on a pack of Smarties. You drive a hard bargain. Deal. But first, you're gonna have to see me outside, huh? A Yu-Gi-Oh kid, the people that kept that binder and that stack on them at all times. You would never catch a Yu-Gi-Oh kid without their deck on them. All you had to do was roll up on them and be like, your move! They get their game on, and if you wanted to win, you better play your cards right. Trish. T-R-E.
It's time to It's time to
A Beyblade kid, the people that really, no one ever really bothered for real, but when that stadium came out, everyone was there faster than a white cop in a suburb. Digimon kids were like the same as Pokemon kids, but less played and more watched. What irked my soul even more was the fact that the two primary groups, Yu-Gi-Oh kids and Pokemon kids, that were supposedly united were actually divided. Like, for Pokemon, it was bad. Let you get caught repping the different set in the wrong hallway. You gonna end up like the fake Jordan kids. You get caught in the Johto region hallway repping a Kanto region, death. You get caught in the Hoenn region hallway repping the Sinnoh region, death. You get caught in the Unova region hallway repping the Johto region, death. At some point, just don't say nothing. For Yu-Gi-Oh, you were either a Slifer Red, Raw Yellow, or Obelisk Blue. If you were an Obelisk Blue, you were the best of the best and feared by everyone.
The fuck y'all looking at?
If you were a raw yellow, you weren't really feared, but niggas still didn't want smoke for real unless you were a seasoned slifer ready to move up or an obelisk. If you were an unseasoned slifer, you were actually butt cheeks. These were all trends anime related that were taken seriously by 80% of my population at my school and lived on to this day. Hopefully. Now the trends that weren't anime related, like silly bands, were trends that were mad popular for a long period of time, but died out because of regulations from administrators. Let me break it down for you. Silly bands had a ranking system. To keep it short, the more silly bands you had, the more popular you were. You got more silly bands by taking them from others through silly combat. Silly combat was a process in which two individuals put their bands on a flat surface and take turns flicking each other's bands until one person's band was on top of the opposing person's band. In conclusion, taking said person's band. And this usually took somewhere around 30 seconds to a minute. So basically, gambling? Pretty much. Taking somebody's silly band was like taking somebody's chain, but without the consequences. At the time, silly bands were more popular than all of them combined. Bruh, they were so popular to the point where administrators banned them from school because people would focus on silly bands more than school itself. I saw it everywhere. Instead of eating at lunch, silly bands. Instead of playing at PE, silly bands. In the bathrooms, silly bands. In the hallways, silly bands. You talk about Pokemon kids? No. Everybody was trying to catch them all. We was up in there collecting them silly bands like it was Infinity Stones. I remember the day they first banned silly bands.
Students and faculty, if we see you with this silly band before, during, and after school, you will be written up and have them confiscated. Have a great day, and remember, go Pandas!
Bruh, can you imagine being 10, trying to walk onto a school bus and two administrators just pull up and beat you up, drag you to the office, write you up, and take your silly bands? Couldn't be me. My mama probably would have poured water into their electric box. I don't know what we did to piss them off. But when everybody heard that, niggas did not stop for nobody. Silly bands became an underground operation after that. Everybody was moving in silence trying to collect them all. You know what I'm saying? We had to think smart when collecting and moving these illegal bands after that. We couldn't keep them on our wrist anymore. We couldn't battle in classrooms. Hallways or lunchrooms were forbidden. Anywhere was forbidden in the open. So everyone went to the one place that was sanctuary to every school. The school bathrooms. Everything was going just as planned. Whenever you wanted to battle for a silly band, somebody had you walk into the bathroom, present what you got, and battle it out. The operation went by smoothly and perfectly. We were trading illegal bands left to right without getting caught for a good little minute. Until a month later when somebody in our operation ratted us out and got us all written up. The trend eventually died, and we all went back to the other trends. It be your own people, man. It be your own people. Dang, I guess the moral of this story is, whatever you do in the dark will eventually come to light. I don't know. I guess I'm finna go drown myself in some orange juice. I'll see y'all later. Follow me on the gram, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. Road to 500K, and remember, love yourself, not limit yourself.
This company made an AI service platform that will make your IT teamwork so much better, it feels like cheating. It's called Monday Service. It's an AI-powered service platform that eliminates most of the manual work for your team. AI agents automatically handle repetitive questions and requests, resolving everything from onboarding to IT support and step-by-step guidance. They also help reps work faster and more accurately with smart suggestions based on our knowledge base and ticket history. Less manual work, fewer mistakes. Try it yourself. You'll thank me.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens and better controls. All for the crown.
Something that no man, no woman, no alien wants to have happen to them. Like, some of us brush it off easy, and some of us, and I don't feel the same. I'm so numb. I've been feeling pain. I got rejected a lot growing up. Not all the time, because I took some W's, but like a lot, even before I knew what rejection was. Before I got to college, bruh, which was the years of my many W's, I didn't meet certain requirements for certain women. Two of the main reasons being that I was either not visually blessed enough in society's eyes, like, dang, bruh, I didn't ask to look like Jar Jar Binks. I didn't ask to scare off Pennywise with my face. I didn't ask to make babies cry when I look at them. I was born this way. What do you want me to do? And oh, here's a good one. I was not tall enough. I'm 10 and I'm like 6'5". I'm 13 and I'm like 6'1". I'm 2 and I'm 6'8". I'm 5 and I'm 5'8". Man, nobody give a fuck. So, what do you want in a man? Oh, that's easy. He's gotta be over 6 foot, a billionaire, have a 61-inch wingspan, chiseled abs, cut jaw, beautiful face, good skin, loyal, good credit, over 200 pounds, drug dealer, preferably an athlete, big dick. Whoa! Whoa. Slow down, shorty. What is this, 2K? You ain't even building a man, you building a my player. You know who's got it worse in society's eyes? The guys that are both. Like, you can't be short and ugly. You gotta choose one disability. Or you can pick the better choice like me, accept who you are, and just not care. Cause I see it like this. I can continue the rest of my life being down and insecure about something I can't change, or live my best life fearlessly accepting how God made me and live with it and the consequences of society, happy with no regrets. Cause at the end of the day, who cares? We all gotta do that. This is the way I live by now, but it wasn't always like that. Like, I went through an insecurity phase for the majority of my life up until recently, and that phase stemmed from some of my worst rejections. One of my worst rejections I ever experienced was back in 6th grade by a girl named, we're gonna call her Hannah B. Back then,
so excited
I
for
was
this
so
spa
attracted
day.
to her, bro.
Candles,
I like Hannah from the time I moved into town in 4th grade up until my 12th grade senior year. Like,
And
to
then
me,
my chronic
she
hives come back.
was so
Again, in the middle of my spa
mid.
day.
Like,
What
what?
a
Looking
wet
back on it,
blanket.
she wasn't
Looks
even
like another
gas,
spell
bruh.
of
10
itchy
through
red
18-year-old me
skin.
was
You
like,
have chronic spontaneous urticaria.
but now I'm
or
like, who
CSU.
that? Who
There
that?
is a
Like, come
different
on,
treatment
bruh.
option.
She had that
Hives
preppy
during my next
Starbucks
spa
girl
day?
mentality.
Not if I
Her
can help it.
personality was
Learn
butt
more
cheeks.
at
She had a horrible
treatmenthives.com.
attitude. She ain't have no junk in her frunk. But hey,
Meet
at the
baby
time I
Sarah
was looking for Mrs.
and
Right.
her
No
mom,
mindless behavior.
Asma.
So I let it slide.
Sarah
Y'all
was
ever
born
like
during a
somebody but
brutal
like
civil
never
war
told
in
them
Sudan.
because you were
She
nervous,
was
so
the
you keep
first
it on the
baby
low
born
and
at a
just
Save
sent
the
signals
Children
every
mobile
time you
health
were
clinic.
around them to let
Your
them know you
monthly
liked them
donation
instead of
can help us be
communicating.
there
That's
for
how I
more
was with
children
her
born
from
into
4th through 6th
conflict.
grade year, and
Start
that made
your
her
monthly
mad annoyed
donation
with me.
today
Like whenever
at
she had to,
SaveTheChildren.org.
she'd tolerate my
And
existence,
help us
but
reach
would get
children in
irritated
crisis
AF and would
before
avoid
it's
me
too late.
constantly every time I'd be anywhere in her vicinity.
Hey, weekend
Why?
warriors,
Because I
how's
was
a
a
little trail
persistent,
therapy sound
awkward,
right
young,
now?
aspiring hero,
Let's go for
not
a
giving
ride
up on
in
my
Nissan
dream of
Armada
becoming her
from 4X.
#1
Tune out
boyfriend,
all those
even
work
though
Turn
she
up
didn't like me
twin
back then,
turbo
which was
V6
completely
engine.
fine. I don't think
Instead
y'all
of letting
understand
the
how
kids play
awkward and
unlock,
cringe I
show
was
them
back
some
in
epic
4th and 6th grade.
inclines. Turn your
It was pretty bad.
8-person
I remember
family
the
dinner
day
into
she made
exhilarating
it clear that
off-road
she did
adventure.
not
Nissan
want
Armada
me.
is
We had the same class together, which happened to have the same lunch period where we had to all sit at the same lunch table because nigga, it's elementary. There were different groups of people at the lunch table. Like, y'all know the quote-unquote annoying, popular, loud people that act like they're so important and above everybody and only sit with the people that they considered on the same level of quote-unquote cool as them. I wasn't a part of that group, but I was sitting right next to them, minding my own business, listening to whatever they had going on, because in that group, there was a guy that I associated myself with at the time that had the spotlight on him. His name was, we're gonna call him Harry. Harry was running his mouth with Hannah right next to him, and they were having this conversation with everybody around the table about the dating game, which I was not highly invested into at the time, because nigga, I was a regular elementary kid until junior high.
Builders don't imagine a business. They build it on base 44. You have the idea. The only thing left is to start. From one app to entire systems. Rethink what your business can be. Keep going. Sharpen every decision. Automate anything. Not a minute wasted. Wherever you go, get seen. Spread the word so you can expand further. And when you're finally off the clock, the system keeps running, secure and reliable. Be the builder your business needs. Base 44.
There was a disturbance in the force because Harry was doing way too much, because Harry decided to wake up and choose controversy by asking Hannah which guys at the table she would give a chance. I was so nervous, bro. I don't think y'all understand. I could feel my heart drop down to my power pole. I knew when she got to me, it was about to go down. This was my moment to know what my fate was. She answered the first guy, then the second, then Harry got to me. Yeah, what about my boy Devontae? What? Ew, never. He's too short. My dreams, severed. My reasoning, severed. My aspirations, severed. That's one word a guy never wants to hear come out of any girl's mouth. Ew. I think she intentionally said it like that to embarrass me, because she said it so bold in front of me and in front of everyone with the nastiest face looking dead at me. Like, come on, shorty. We knew the height didn't matter. It was just the fact that you thought I was ugly, because months after, you dated a guy the same height as you, which is completely fine. But dang, everyone was crying, laughing, even the teacher. And then she had the audacity to feel bad for me afterwards and said, maybe if I got taller, acting like I can control this. Man, you don't shut your bitch. I'm just glad it was me she rejected and not an emotionally unstable menace to society. Reporting live on BBW News Network, Slenderman bodybuilt individual rejected after he boldly expressed to a young lady that he wanted to see that thing thangin'. A tear fell from his face, and immediately after, a couple shots were fired. Reports say that no one was murked or wounded because his aim was absolutely dog water. Talk about being down bad. That's all we have today, reporting live on BBW News Network. Have a great night. Well, after that day, I let this whole ordeal go until 12th grade year just to see if she would rock with the kid after a slight glow up. And yeah, new year, same problem. And you know what's crazy? When I got to college, 70% of the girls I had any experience with were all taller than me and were head over heels for me. And honestly, I don't know why, because I ain't really like them like that. I was just doing my thuggism, you know what I'm saying? Oh well. I'm finna go drown in some jade green tea or watch some anime. I'll see y'all next week. And remember, love yourself, not limit yourself.
But my true satisfaction comes from outreach to members to get preventive health services. Both my grandmothers were diagnosed with breast cancer at a late stage. That's why preventive health care is important to me, because it could have been different. You live once, right? I need to do something that I could feel good about. I'm Crystal, and I am committed to care.
So back at school, I used to be on the football team. And you know what really grinded my gears more than the practice itself? The locker rooms before and after practice. Yes! The most toxic place in all of humanity. Well, why, Devontae? Because it was like prison. Once the coach let everybody get dressed or wash up in the showers and shut them doors. And that's one of the reasons why I hated locker rooms. And oh, trust me, there's more. So first off, it was like a fucking jungle every time I walked in. There was always somebody at the top of the food chain trying to devour the weakest link in the food chain, i.e. the douchebags picking on the weakest targets. You leave your locker open and they think you won't do nothing about it, get what? Tuck, they turn off the lights and they think you can't defend yourself, get what? Smack. If you don't, in 30 seconds to a minute, get in, do what you gotta do, and get out quickly, get what? Harass. The douchebags did everything in their power to make those 30 minutes to an hour living anarchy. But the madness doesn't stop here. Man, I remember a couple times in the locker room, bro. This nigga AZ, you know, the little dude from this story I told y'all about, before he eventually quit for the basketball team full time, dude whipped out his cock in front of everyone, walked around and was like, if you look, you gay.
Boy, ain't no fucking
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Boy, ain't no
This
way.
nigga serious?
Then right afterwards, Buddy proceeds to pull out his cheeks, walks around, and was like, if you look, you gay.
Boy, ain't no fucking
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Boy, ain't no
This
way.
nigga serious?
Yep. Sounds about Aiden Ross. Hold on. It doesn't stop here. Grab a towel, cause it's about to get slimy in here. Another thing I hated about the locker rooms was the fact that during the showers, the douchebags always came unprepared. Man, I had a nigga come up to me one time while I was opening my bottom locker talking about some, hey, you got some soap? And of course I didn't. Even if I did, you ain't getting it. Yeah, I'm selfish. So I turned my head around to tell him no. And the first thing I see in my personal space, towering over me, was his big black body.
I am disgusted.
You know how many times that happened to me, bro? Niggas was asking me for towels, soaps, clothes, all while being booty butt naked. It got to the point where I was just like,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
you know what made things even worse? I had beef with everybody.
But why is that, Devontae?
Because they all treated me like a waste of sperm, despite being in the middle of the food chain. So I matched their energy, and they didn't like that. Man, I had beef with the coaches, my teammates, the support team. The equipment manager wanted to fight me because I called his assistant's BS out about her having this big attitude. Like, I don't know why the nigga wanted to fight me over the truth. Over there built like a tree stump with a grass allergy. It wasn't my fault your little chihuahua had anger issues. I had them too growing up, but you don't see me foaming at the mouth anymore and everything everybody does.
Why you on my dick? What?
If somebody say something stupid now, I just hit them with the rise of deception out on all platforms now. I had so much beef with everybody that you would have thought I wrote the lyrics to that Playboy Cardi song. Like, bro, it was beef I didn't even want. All I wanted to do was mind my business and go about my day being unproblematic and outspoken. But nah, I had to deal with all these lame ass, ugly, Crash Bandicoot body ass, goof ass people harassing me because of my social status or whatever they thought about me. But you know what? It's alright. A little dirt don't hurt because it fertilizes a strong mind. So whenever I got the chance, I took out all my anger on the field. Yeah, that's a raw description of what I went through in the locker rooms back in school. If I could go back though, things would be a lot different, which would kind of be a bad thing because all of that made me who I am today. I guess that goes to the, little dirt don't hurt, you know what I'm saying?
That smart share is pretty slick. What's next?
Just manifesting my future. Okay. Manifesting some more. All right.
Oh, look at you.
Nice. You and that laptop are going places.
First, I'm gonna manifest a large pizza.
Who jumped inside
Don't
your
forget the
open
cheesy bread.
suitcase and
Cheesy
is now
bread.
Start strong with a Lenovo Yoga Aura Edition, imagined with Intel at Best Buy.
Parents sometimes feel guilty. That's why there's Hills, science-led nutrition to help you give more love than humanly possible. Because you're only human, there's Hills. Find the right food at hillspet.com/science does more.
Meet baby Sarah.
Y'all ever heard of a pick-me
her
person?
mom,
It's basically like a person
Sarah
who
was
begs for
born
the
during a
attention,
brutal
acceptance,
civil
or
war in
approval of
Sudan.
somebody.
She
Now,
was the
I don't
first
know
baby
about
born
you,
to
but
save the
I
children
found
local
out
health
real
clinic.
quick how
Your
annoying
monthly
this type of person can be.
help us
A
be
good
there
minute
for
ago,
more
I remember
children
this
born
one
in
day back in
conflict.
sophomore year of
Start
college.
your
I was
monthly
leaving the gym
donation
on my
today
hot boy
at
summer type beat. You know what I'm
SaveTheChildren.org.
saying? Showing off my
And help us reach
bulging
children in
muscles
crisis before
that I
it's too
would have
late.
had if, you know, I just worked a little harder.
The
I
Old
get back to my
Spice Summer
dorm
Dudes
room and my
collection
friend
features
Jerry
scents
that
like
was
chocolate.
in my circle but
Cereal
not
griller
completely
here.
in my
Cooking up
circle.
notes
He
of
hits me up and is like, yo, me and some other homies finna be
s'mores,
chilling
high
at
key
facilities
fresh.
2 tonight. If you ain't got nothing else to do, slide, fam. And of course I accept because 1, he's one of the homies I actually enjoy being around, and 2, every night back then you would usually find me at
Spice
certain
Summer
spots
Dudes,
on campus
24/7
anyway
sunny
doing
freshness
God knows
with
what,
daily use.
living that
Shop
campus
now
life.
for a
One
limited
night you
time.
might find me in the main building, 2nd floor with my core group, high off of life. Another night you might find me in one of my friends' dorms, high off of life, chilling, doing God knows what. Then another night you might find me outside at events or in the game room with my core group, high off of life, doing God knows what. I was all over the place making memories, bruh. I loved every second of it too. My campus life was literally a movie. Later that night, I pull up to Facilities 2, which was one of the high-class co-ed dorm buildings on campus. Now, this place was like paradise compared to the dorms I stayed at, which was basically the trap, literally. Both of the dorms I stayed in my first 2 years, nicknames were the trap. I learned the hard way why it was given that name the minute I got to college. Now, usually when I'd hang out with Jerry in Facilities 2, he'd always have like 2 other friends with him that I really didn't care if they were there or not. But this time, it was different because I looked through the glass and I saw that he brought a girl with him. And not just any girl. A girl that I personally knew and had some conversations with before, but could tell off the dribble by the way she acted that she was fighting some very heavy internal demons, I might say. I mean, it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. Like, I didn't have no problem with her. Yet, we're gonna call her Gwen. I get inside and knew off the dribble there was a disturbance in the force. Something was very off about this picture because the way she reacted to everything was not normal, my guy. She was viciously trying to seek the attention of every guy walking through that room. And I do mean every guy walking through that room, thus becoming a pick-me girl. Soon as she see me, she Millie rock over my way and get all up in my personal space, bro. Like, I ain't get no room to breathe. And she greeted me, but like in a very psychotic way. Like, shorty was acting strange, very much lunatic behavior. Like, there was something real loony about this tune. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, this girl gotta be off a perk. And I was about to blow. But, however, I'm a person that chooses peace over chaos unless provoked. So I decided to back her up out of my personal space, bottle up my irritation, keep calm, and be nice to her. And just tried to have a regular conversation. Cause it's clear internally she was going through it, you know? Which was a bad idea because that gave her exactly what she wanted. This created a misconception in her mind about my motives. See, ain't nothing wrong with being nice to somebody and just having a regular conversation with them. But trying to have a regular conversation with a borderline psychopath that clearly has different intentions with you is pretty much mental suicide. That's like trying to have a regular conversation with Toga from My Hero. It ain't gonna end well, especially if she likes you. So after putting me through mental gymnastics, she started hitting me with all these random questions, and I ain't even gonna drag this out. I'm gonna keep it short. Let me tell y'all how weird this conversation got. She was asking me how she could get basketball players to like her and that she's used to guys coming up to her first. It definitely don't look like it. And that it hasn't been happening lately, so she's trying to shoot her shot first this time, but she doesn't know if they find find her attractive. So I says to her, look, if you're trying to take the first approach route, then you won't know until you shoot your shot and figure out yourself. You can't expect a hit if you don't swing. I don't know about anybody else, but if I find somebody attractive, I'm gonna show it through my actions or just tell them. And as soon as I said that, she looked at me so viciously and was like, well, Mello, that was my nickname back in college. Do you find me attractive? Now, I don't know about my boy Jerry, but in my eyes, Gwen was a 55 overall Hall of Fame plate cleaner with no badges. Her and Big Mom from One Piece had a little something in common. And I'll be the first person to tell you I was not attracted to Shorty in any type of way. Never will be. I came, I saw, I did not want to conquer. What I really wanted to say, I'm glad I didn't, because I had a very fly mouth back then, and still do. I'm working on it, but I could switch from nice to menace to society timing and be cutthroat whenever I felt like it. But however, I decided to just choose the calm, honestly nice, not brutally honest, but calm, honestly nice route, because I remember what my dad told my mom once. On the other side of what you say, it's another human being. So I just let her off with a light. You not ugly, but I just don't find you attractive. Shorty gets angered, big fella. Like, what you getting mad for? Plenty of females have told me the exact same thing. I ain't obligated to like you. From the way you was acting, I can tell you were scared of rejection already, but I ain't realized it was this bad. Every emotion after that towards me from her was very petty and malicious. She was doing everything in her power to make me feel like straight dog water. But everything she threw at me, I countered with no reaction. Like, she was trying, but the whole time I was just like, okay. So I walk.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch. I gotta make the call.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator. Book sharing app.
A workflow manager.
Tracks who still owes for the group lunch.
Trash duty schedule.
Since no one seems to care.
Just built a
I just created a goal tracking system.
We built the same thing, didn't we?
Yep.
Can this thing manage contacts?
Is the SOC compliant?
I want to animate this graph.
Create a party planner.
Profesor de Español.
An inter-office dating app. For dogs. For office dogs.
Monday Service is an AI service platform that helps you stay one step ahead. It's a girl, by the way.
With Monday Service, your team is always one step ahead. Now, AI agents resolve requests for you at any scale, handling the repetitive, the urgent, and everything in between on the spot. While you stay in full control with real-time visibility, built-in guardrails, and zero guesswork. Getting agents up and running has never been easier. Monday Service. Launch your first service agent today.
Off to one of the couches and tried my best to ignore her and just kick it with the homies, because she was getting on my last nerve. 3 minutes later, this girl I knew that was always in the game room, we're gonna rename her Drea, walks in the lobby looking stressed, but not stressed. She immediately looks in my direction, walks over to me, pulls me to the side, says to me in the most stressed but not stressed, seductive looking face, she needs to talk to me about a problem in private over by the stairway, which is the same place that leads to the dorm room she lived in. So at first I'm thinking like, a problem? Oh, right, I might be able to fix it. Then I remembered, oh, never mind, ain't nothing finna happen. She actually does look stressed out about something. But that don't mean I can't be the reliever, you know what I'm saying? She grabs my hand and we walk over to the stairway. And as soon as we get to the door, wait! Check it out. Gwen was going ham trying to get my attention. She would not stop running her mouth. Her energy was through the roof. Like, let me be great, woman. She done already made up in her mind what she thought was about to happen between me and Drea. And she might have been right. But I don't even know the end of this story yet either. She was messing up my possible happy ending, therapy session. I was trying to give her signals like, yo, get your, you cock like me, It got so chaotic to the point where I could just see the disgust in Dria's eyes. Like, we was looking at each other like, this girl need more than help. Off the rip, Dria was not having it. It was like, you know what, Mello? Go on ahead. It must be very important. We'll talk later. I'll see you in the game room. She gives me the hug and leaves the room. What was so important that you stopped me for?
Well, do you find me attractive at all?
Are you kidding me? I've made some dumb decisions in my life, but this one has got to be absolute, positive, undeniably the dumbest. I never thought once in my life where I'd be so down bad, no, down catastrophic, to the point where it would get me fired from my job. So back in 2018, I used to work at this chicken joint after school. Not gonna say what the name is, I just, leave it ahead, figure it out. Y'all are smart people. Well, some of y'all. Remember this video? Yeah, this was the job I got after this story took place, and I worked there from 2016 to 2018. Now, fast forward to 2018, the year of my employment demise. One day, an hour before work, I'm in my room preparing to get this paper, doing what needs to be done. All of a sudden, I'm awoken out of my slumber to a door being shut and people walking upstairs. So first thing that come to my mind is, why are there so many footsteps I'm hearing? Like, my mama ain't have that many kids. I'm confuzzled. So I gets up and go see if the FBI's about to open up, just to be surprised at the group of people I saw chilling in the living room upstairs. My brother, my group of friends at the time, and my girl at the time, which happened to be a part of the group too. She for the team, she for the team. We were a very dysfunctional group of people, but that's a story for another day. Anywho, turns out my brother invited everybody over to hang out after getting permission from my dad, who was at work. You know who else was about to go to work? Me. You know who else wanted to hang out with my friends and girl instead of getting this paper? Me, nigga. Hey, this nigga dumb as fuck. And on top of that, you know what the driving force for me wanting to hang out with my friends and girl that night was, instead of getting that acquired currency? That driving force was my girl after everyone was gone or asleep, giving me that Gawk 9000 dishwasher triple deluxe spaghetti with extra sauce, top ramen double leaf blower. Ay, que rico. I kid you not, that was our routine after every hangout session. After work or on off days, after everybody would leave, my brother and sister would go into their rooms and sleep. Before my parents got home, she'd send me to the shadow room in the gulag, and then I'd send her back to the war zone. But why that day of all days, I put my pleasure before my priorities? I was ready to risk it all after seeing them having fun, bro. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. It's like I was fiending for both of my pleasures. So I put on my size 11 and a half work shoes and my uniform, got in the whip, and left 30 minutes before work. Got to the parking lot and used the last 20 minutes coming up with the most elaborate plan to get sent home from work early, acting like I was sick.
Sarah
I knew these bags under my eyes would come in handy someday. The plan was go in, act sick as a dog, get sent home. I don't gotta worry about my parents because they don't get home till late at night. So after I send her back to the war zone and slide back to the cribbo, before they get home, I'll hit them with a little, I need to go to the doctor, get the note, go back to work. Boom! Perfecto! What could go wrong?
The Mobile One team knows that every mile
went
matters,
wrong.
which is why we
All
created
my
Mobile
bosses
One
were there
Advanced
that day.
Clean
We
Motor
had a
Oil. It
non-stop
cleans your
rush,
engine in
and my
one oil
sickness
change and
wasn't
helps extend
fooling
engine
them.
life.
It's
So
like they
you
knew I
and
was
your car
faking,
can be
or they
together
just
for the long
didn't
haul.
care.
Visit
Because I tried acting sick to the core, bro. Like I tried acting stomach virus sick. Like
Still guessing on
Corona
probiotics.
sick. I even worked slow and went to go cough in the back, loud as fluck every 30 seconds, all in a non-stop rush. They got so sick of my shits that they fired me. And I don't blame them. Y'all want to know how the conversation went with the bosses I hated the most when they called me in the office before firing me? You got anything to get off your chest before we let you go? Yeah. You, I hate you. But you mad sexy, I ain't gonna lie. That thing stinging back there. You, I hate you too. You can actually go choke on a grape and jump off a bridge. No lie, no cap, no deceit. It went along those lines. So I slides back to the cribbo, happy, but mad like shiz, boy. Cause I gotta tell my parents later on that I got fired. I walk inside thinking the plan hasn't completely stopped yet. I'm about to do my thug dizzle. And then, it was at this moment that I knew it was about to go down. I guess I wasn't the only one that came home early that day. My dad walked out his room looking confuzzled, my boy. Blank his face, no expression. He saw me see him, seen me seeing him. He like, and why are you home so early? Oh my God. I don't think y'all understand the fears running through my body on the inside at that exact moment. But on the outside, I'm playing it cordial, trying to keep this act up because I knew my dad would always stay in his room and barely come out after work. So I really thought I could finesse him into going back into his room and leaving me alone. They sent me home early because of a migraine. I think I'm a little sick, but I'll be okay. I just need to lay down for a couple hours. That didn't work. My dad ain't stupid. This man activated the unique skill, ultra common sense. He looked up, heard the noise, and realized who was upstairs. Looked back down at me, pieced everything together. Checkmate. Oh, okay. Then just go to your room. Man, in my head, I was like, turn up. He was finna go to his room, and I'm finna do my thug did and don't come out for the rest of the night.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey, everybody, Devontae's sick, so say goodbye to him for the night. He gonna be in his room. Look who's not coming out that room now. You know, God got a crazy way of teaching people lessons, because for the rest of the night, I sat in the crack of the door, listening to them having fun without me. No hangout, no hangout. No meow, no meow. Moral of the story, take care of your priorities before you take care of your pleasure. You gotta do what you have to do before you do what you want to do. All right, y'all. So I'm finna go bust down on some organic apples, ginger tea, and watch some anime. Love y'all niggas. Miller Mafia for life. And remember, love yourself, not limit yourself.
Better sleep is simple. Just track your activity. Avoid blue light, exercise regularly, exposure to natural light, your diet, drink caffeine after 4 p.m. Routine. Optimize your bedroom environment before bed. Or maybe you just need a little more from your mattress. An adjustable base offers personalized comfort with customizable head and foot positions that can help relieve back pain, alleviate snoring, and give you your best rest ever. Make an adjustable base part of your bedtime routine and elevate your sleep. Shop adjustable bases in-store and online at Ashley.
A new life begins. You'll give your all. Count on us to help protect your precious baby.
I think my Draco might be gay. Huh? Why? Because it blow niggas. Oh, move your feet, nigga, run! I'm going. So about 1.5 years ago in my sophomore year of college, I remember me and my homie Sean were at our usual spot in the main building on campus talking. And around mid-conversation, he brought up the fact that he was ready to get some heat for the rest of the group to protect ourselves because the block was getting a little too hot around the school's campus lately. So later that night, we go acquire the goods from our local dealer and we slide back to his apartment that he was allowed to stay at. Seeing it as it wasn't his apartment, he didn't want to take all the goods upstairs in the house, so we thought it'd be safer to keep it in my trunk. Fast forward to next morning, we're at school in our usual spot, again waiting on the rest of our homies, and when they all made it, we all went to a secluded area and gave everybody a piece so they could protect themselves due to the recent numbers of shootings outside the campus as stated before. Then out of nowhere, for some reason, it's as if a parasite entered everyone else's bodies because everyone started getting a little too trigger happy. Like I noticed a lot of strife present in the air. Next thing I know, niggas was on a Danganronpa type beat. I'm talking about everybody scattered like a sneaky link that got caught in 4K. Folks was getting burnt left to right. Headshots, snipers, point blanks all throughout the day. It didn't matter where you were. You could have been anywhere. You could have been rushing down the sidewalk because you're late to a class. I would have cut you off and been like, where you think you going? You could have been playing ping pong in the game room. Huh, it's clobbering time. You could have been at band practice doing your thug dizzle. Guess what? I'm on your neck. I went for everybody except Sean. I didn't go after him because he always paid me to drive him home, so we decided to work together and make an alliance. He scratched my back, I scratched his. But I still didn't trust him because the same nigga you break your neck for be the same nigga that cross you over and wet you up. Like, could you imagine if I was driving this man home and bro pull out the Nina on the highway and be like, you thought you was safe on this road? Say bye-bye, deuces. We named our alliance the Jura Tempest Federation, JTF, based off of that time I got reincarnated as a slime, which is, by the way, fire anime! An 100% must watch. Anywho, we all didn't stop till it was the last man standing. Sooner or later, it got down to the three of us. Who's the third person, you might ask? Well, with our guard down, forgetting that there was one more person we forgot to fold while me and Sean were heading to the car. That was a warning shot. Son of a bitch. I think my Draco might be gay. Huh? Why? Cause it blow niggas. Oh, move your feet, nigga, run! I'm going. And that's when he realized his clip was empty, so he runs back to his car. We got back to my car, pop the trunk. I'm trying. I open the trunk, we equip the straps, we both hop in the car. He hops in his car and we all hang out the window firing shots back and forth at each other in the parking lot while driving. And you would think that there would be some sort of panic happening nearby, but what happened was the complete opposite. There wasn't nobody running, fearing for their safety, screaming, no nothing. Everybody in the area was just chilling like nothing was happening, as if they were just used to this type of activity. The cops too, they were just sitting there chilling, minding their business as if they weren't witnessing a drive-by in the middle of the parking lot. So after some time, all three of our clips were empty and the only people left standing were still the three of us. And luckily, nobody got hurt because it was just Nerf guns. Oh, did I forget to mention? Yeah, it was just Nerf guns the entire time. God, so stupid ass. We had a Nerf gun. We had a Nerf gun war. That's it. Huh, y'all thought it was real straps or something? Nope. What? Don't look at me like that. It ain't my fault you're bad at picking up on stuff. Hey, yo, do your boy a favor. Show this video to a friend and don't tell them it was Nerf guns until they figure it out at the end. Love y'all niggas. See y'all next week.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality, right now.
This weekend, everyone's favorite song is... Bitdefender protects your digital world, so you can feel every moment of the race without holding back. Exclusive cybersecurity partner of Scuderia Ferrari HP. On the track, off the track, always there. Because your favorite sound.
So I made a video a couple months ago about why I don't trust fast food places. If you're new, you may or may not have seen it. It's a story about back when I used to work 9 to 5s. I had this one troublemaker coworker. We're gonna name him Cam. And I told y'all I would make a video down the line about the crazy things I witnessed Cam do. So here we are. Before we get to business, a little backstory. You see, someone called Cam a delinquent.
Oh hey, more like Mirror Joy that Miralax helped
I
me
can somewhat agree with
I was
because
so
Cam did give off
Tried
unusually
mega
large
coffees,
amounts
prune
of
juice,
black Air
everything.
Force
Then
energy.
Miralax.
You know.
And hello,
You
gentle
know.
relief
But
without
let's
the
look
harsh
at it from a
side
different
effects.
perspective. Back then, he and I worked together from the time I was
with the water
17
in
up
your
until I
body
was
for
18,
constipation
so I had a
relief.
full
Find
year and some
Miralax
months to witness
today
this
at your local retailer.
delinquent,
Use as directed
as some
for
would
occasional
call him,
constipation.
in action. However, me looking back on it now, from my perspective, now
Hey, say what's
I
happening,
look at
man.
his past
It's
self
Tip
and just
Harris,
see
host
him
of
as
Expedition.
dumb kid that
Telling you, man,
made
come on
dumb
over to
decisions
Spotify,
for his
man, and
own
remember,
selfish
Spotify
desires.
subscribers
Now,
give
he
you
wasn't the only
commercials
one
on my
making
show.
bad decisions because I became friends with this jit. You hypocritical piece of shit. Yup, I made the dumbest decision to continue associating myself with this idiot. But wait, don't worry. We not friends no more because I cut him off some years ago after what I'm about to tell you in this story. But listen, we became friends on accident. I didn't mean to make friends with Dirty Dan. It just happened. It was one day, we were both bored on a 30-minute break. We struck up a conversation that was extremely awkward, but it quickly turned into us both talking trash and roasting almost every worker in the store and even towards each other, which led to us laughing our way into friendship, or what I thought was friendship. Our friendship wasn't like Craig and Smokey type, like it was more of a SpongeBob and Patrick type of friendship because wherever Cam went, 9 times out of 10, I went to for the experience. If it was remotely exciting, keyword 9 times out of 10. Like y'all ever been in a friend group that you low-key don't get along with, but there's certain friends in that group whose presence just turns you into a social butterfly? Like their presence and energy alone makes the chat much more live. Work was pretty boring without Cam when we were homies, or so I thought we were homies. The thing I hated the most about Cam is that he wanted to be a gangbanger so bad, and I didn't want him to go down that road, but turns out Cam was the most persistent person I've ever seen in my life. And you know what's worse than a gangbanger? Wannabe gangbangers, which I thought he was, but apparently he wasn't. In my opinion, wannabes are more dangerous because they'll do anything at any cost to show that they really about it. And let me make this clear, there is nothing cool about gangbanging. You hear me? Nothing. It don't bring you nothing but pain, death, or some jail time. And some people are even born into it, so it's harder for them to walk away from that life. I'ma tell y'all about 30% of the crazy things I witnessed him do, and at the end, I'ma tell you what he did to make me cut him off. So to start off, keep in mind, Cam wanted to be the greatest hood nigga to ever touch American soil, and at all times would try his best to show he was about that life. And through this phase, I actually learned a couple things from Cam. One of them being the fact that I didn't know that Pyrus had like a language. Like, it was mind-blowing. Like, you had to replace the first letter of almost every word with B. Cause I remember this one time I walked up to Cam and I was like, hey yo, Cam, the cashiers made some chocolate chip cookies. Say what, Black? I said some chocolate chip cookies. You mean some chocolate chip cookies, Black? No, I said some chocolate. You mean some chocolate chip cookies, Black? Stop playing me, Black. I'm so glad they didn't let this man work up front at the drive-thru because we probably would have lost business. Can I get a chicken salad with a large Coke? Say what, Black? I said a chicken salad with a large Coke. I heard a bacon salad with a large Coke. Why you playing me, Black? Anybody remember that guy, John Gabbana? You know, the guy that had the persona called Bump some years ago. He had started this trend where he would go into stores, jump over a counter, take something, and run away. You know what? I would have never, ever thought somebody would have bonked the job I worked at, especially on my shift. But they did. It was like a Saturday, business was low, and some dude walked into the store, jumped over the counter, all my coworkers looking at him like, who's that guy? Like, if y'all don't go get the manager. Dude walks into the kitchen, makes himself a sandwich, and Cam comes around the corner like, hey bruh, put me on your snap. And the guy agrees. Like, they both flexing on Snapchat during a bunk. Talk about self-snitching.
Wait, so you sat there, watched them, let them do all of that, and didn't try to stop him or go get the manager yourself? You're no better than Cam, you hypocritical piece of ash.
Go to sleep, go to sleep. I remember another time me and Cam went to this coworker's party that he threw at his house, and yeah. For all my MMG members that have been here for a minute, y'all remember this girl? And all of the Mellow Mafia that has been here for a while remember this girl, the Glizzy Gobbler. She's a girl from my past in a story that I told a while back, and yep, Ann was there.
Show me my shit, bitch.
Giving head to Cam on a wall in front of everybody.
It's a good fucking microphone, I swear to God.
Myself. I was sitting there like, should I get some to... Look at me, I am the captain.
Wait a minute, you wanted to get head from a thought in another man's house and they're okay with it? You disrespectful, hypocritical, disgusting piece of shit.
Just gonna throw out into the air, one of Cam's biggest inspirations was NBA Youngboy. Cam had that NBA Youngboy starter pack. He would stand like him, he would rap his songs out loud during and after work constantly, and just replicated all Youngboy's mannerisms. And yep, like I made clear before this man was Dirty Dan, and you can't have a Dirty Dan without a Pinhead Larry. I think y'all know where this is going. I didn't idolize Youngboy like Cam did, but when I heard 38 Baby for the first time, it got me hooked onto his music. And honestly, I like his music, even to this day. And the sad thing about it is I used to listen to his music so much that I started to rap his songs out loud during and after work constantly, stand like him, and somewhat replicate all his mannerisms, and even picked up his Louisiana accent. However, I'm gonna make this very clear, J. Cole will always forever be my #1 favorite rapper of all time. Pat yourself on the back, Jermaine Cole. You got me through a lot of hard times. Wait.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your browser Chrome. Choose Google Chrome for your computer.
This company made an AI service platform that will make your IT team work so much better, it feels like cheating. It's called Monday Service. It's an AI-powered service platform that eliminates most of the manual work for your team. AI agents automatically handle repetitive questions and requests, resolving everything from onboarding to IT support and step-by-step guidance. They also help reps work faster and more accurately with smart suggestions based on our knowledge base and ticket history. Less manual work, fewer mistakes. Try it yourself. You'll thank me.
However, again, off topic, but I'm gonna just throw into the air that I'm one of those people that just loves good music. And I don't care which genre. My phone's full of rap music, K-music, rock, R&B, Japanese, funny music, anime music, some country, gospel, you name it. I got it all. Oh, brother, he's one of those. Nah, little buddy, you just lame. What kind of person just listens to 1 or 2 genres only? Like, expand your horizon. The world's bigger than just rap and R&B. Now, this is the reason why I stopped rocking with Cam, and it's the sole reason why I don't trust a soul to this day. And what I'm about to tell y'all is 100% true, just like my other stories. Hand on the Bible, this happened. One day, I'm at work in the waiting area in the back near the kitchen, chilling, because, you know, business was low that day. Cam's in the same area chilling too. Another co-worker of ours walks in. We're gonna call him something different instead of his real name. Like, we're gonna call him KJ. KJ walks in with a bag and he tells us to come to the bathroom because he's got something to show us. And it's obvious that if somebody tells you to come to some place with no cameras at work to show you something, it's never good. And keep in mind, KJ was a real gangbanger, not just any gangbanger. He was one of those people that knew how to control his emotions and always moved in silence. We all get to the bathroom. KJ puts his bag on the counter, turns around, and he's like, "Hey, yo, check this out." KJ pulls out a golden pistol and a black pistol. Now, mind you, this is my first time ever seeing a real gun in my life in 4K. Cam looks at the golden pistol, looks at KJ, and he's like, hey yo, can I hold it real quick? KJ also makes the dumbest decision to give Cam the gun and looks away to go mess with his other gun, and as soon as KJ looks away, the first thing Cam does is looks at me. And points the gun to my head. I ain't never been so hostile towards somebody in my life, cause in a matter of milliseconds, I'm literally thinking of millions of ways to move the gun out the way as fast as possible, fold this nigga, and put him 35 feet under. Cause at that moment, I realized that is not my homie. He sat there with this little evil grin on his face, and I didn't know if he was gonna pull the trigger or not, but all I know is that I'm in a tight situation where I don't know what's gonna happen, so the only thing on my mind is kill or be killed. And as soon as I was about to fade this nigga, I hear KJ, whoa, hey, whoa, slow down, lil' bruh. KJ slowly moves the gun away from Cam, takes it from him, puts the gun back in his bag, he leaves, and Cam leaves behind him, and I stay in the bathroom, look myself in the mirror, and the only thing that was on my mind, I gotta fade this nigga.
We were having a lot of difficulty with Geraldo.
My husband was deployed when I met them, so we connected and bonded really fast.
Definitely different parenting styles. And so working with Denise put us on the same page.
As we started to see mom and dad's routines change, we started to see Geraldo's routines change.
Working with Denise, the behaviors for Geraldo have changed completely.
She kind of was our village.
Service members, veterans, and families, this will make a major impact in your life.
Do you know where you can pray and when you can pray? Is separation of church and state being used against believers in this country to bully them, punish them, and silence them in America? Up next on Lieutenant Dan, we'll talk with an attorney who was rated as one of the top 25 lawyers in Texas over the last quarter century and has argued before the Supreme Court many times on these key issues. Kelly Shackelford is president and CEO of First Liberty Institute, a nonprofit law firm that fights for courageous citizens' constitutional rights on the issue of religious liberty. He's a constitutional scholar who graduated at the top of his class at Baylor Law School. He joined us in a previous episode on the Bill of Rights. If you haven't seen it yet, you can find it on lieutenantdan.com. Kelly has argued in front of the Supreme Court and knows the behind-the-scenes working of the court better than most. I'm glad you're with us. Let's go behind the headlines.
So
Kelly, good having you back with us again. And I have a feeling we're going to be doing more than just these two episodes because you just know this issue at the Supreme Court better than almost anyone. As we said in our previous episode, you've had 11 cases before the Supreme Court. In the last 8 years, you've won all 11. And when it came to the Religious Liberty Commission, I asked the president if he would appoint you. And he said,
Texans enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to get Texas-sized savings.
Buy 3, get 3 free on select packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Gatorade, and more with your card. Limit 12. Kroger.
And in some cases they won. Some cases they're still in court or they're not quite.
Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
On what you learned, even though you knew these witnesses, even though you knew these cases, what did you learn? What stood out to you during our 7 hearings over a year?
Produce the
103 witnesses, 224 pages of testimony. What stood out to you?
By us, Spotify advertising.
You know, one of the things I got to admit I enjoy is watching everybody else
we sit down with the creative voices that are helping to shape music, media, and advertising today.
Cases
hosted by me,
Simon
Jenkins,
we do
in
that
London.
I've literally in 37 years, thousands and thousands of cases. And most people don't know about these things and what's going on, all the attacks on religious freedom. So I loved watching, you know, Franklin Graham and all these people see this. Dr. Phil, And I watched your jaw drop, you know, a lot of times. So I loved that because it was great to see them as the whole country was becoming educated about what was going on. And the thing that really, I guess, blew me away more than anything is we've had so many wonderful clients, you know, Shay and Cenas, who gave that incredible speech before the president, their little 12-year-old boy, you know, Coach Kennedy, et cetera, et cetera. But a lot of these people that came up weren't my clients. They were just stories from all over the country.
Alright, y'all, different type of video today than what I usually do, and I must say, there's spoilers, so go watch the first episode and come back, or if you don't care, we lit then. After the video, if y'all want more, tell me which anime to check out next. If it's one I haven't seen, then I'll do a video on it. So a couple months ago, I stumbled across a clip of an anime called Girlfriend, Girlfriend on my YouTube recommended, and after watching, analyzing, absorbing the essence of said clip, I came to the conclusion that, I gotta watch this though.
But Devontae, if this was months ago, why make a video about it now?
Very good question, my friend, because I held it off until I got done watching that time I got reincarnated as a slime, which is
fire!
Watched it, fell in love, read the manga, fell in love, downloaded the game that just came out, fell in love. I'm on my way to buy the wedding ring right now. It's now on my top 5 anime list. Anywho, I finally get to the first episode, and oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see the day. This might be the top 3 harems of all time. If I had to get isekai anywhere, either put me in Sekirei or here. All right, so it starts off with the main protagonist in class minding his own business, doing his thug dizzle, telling us about how he just recently got out of the friend zone and bagged his childhood friend, which happens to be this raspberry head little girl right here. Let me tell y'all why I like her better than this little bitch. This dude, this man has gotta be the most unaware, annoying MC I have ever seen. Like, if doing too much was a person, it'd be this nigga. Bro, this man's more annoying than Midoriya in the beginning before he grew some nuts. You know, when he was a crybaby bitch. His girl's like, hey, yo, I'm about to skirt off to the club. I'll see you later, my mans. He like, oh, bet, I'll wait for you until you get done. Like, my God, you don't have nothing else to do? No clubs, no sports? Nigga just wasting time. She then proceeds to tell this boy, nah, I'm good, you can dip this time, but you bet not cheat on me, you know, as a joke. You know, knee slapper, right? At least the hoe got a sense of humor. Then bro proceeds to take it to heart and do the literal most. She looking at him like, aw, crap, not again. I know 2 boxes he playing with tonight, and mine ain't one of them. Uh-oh. I think that's the last thing Chris Brown saw before he woke up. This man Usain bolts towards her, squeezes the life out of her, talking about, I love you even more, so you'll never have to worry about me cheating on you. Like, dang, Cell, chill out. You gonna make her turn into Super Saiyan 2. You know she be listening to Tupac, cause she knew all eyes was on her. Whole class had a front row seat watching. Heck, I'd be embarrassed too if a psychopath wouldn't let me go. Everybody watching these 2 shouting out, can you feel it? Yeah, I feel it. Like it's intercourse or something. It's pretty clear that she has more brain cells in her head than he does, because she then proceeds to tell this dummy, all right, nigga, let me go. Save all that for when we're alone, you know what I mean? Then when he does, she dogs the doofus about how weird and unaware he is, and then he proceeds to prove my point more and more and more. This man proceeds to confess his love in front of everybody. But you know, I gotta invite her to the barbecue, because despite her constantly being annoyed, she then proceeds to suck it up and just go with it, so she won't feel more embarrassed than she already is. Like, I honestly don't know how she puts up with him. Like, if that ain't true love, I don't know what is. So fast forward to later on in the day, this big blueberry head little girl walks up to the main protagonist on some weirdo type beat. Like, how did she know he was there? Wait a minute, was she stalking my mans? Hey, love, or what you perceive as love, make you do some crazy things. Like, I don't know what she's gonna do, but leave him alone. He ain't got no milk, no cookies, no nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fellas, let me ask y'all something. So, say you got a girl, right? Bag secure, loyalty on infinity and beyond, and this blue-haired shorty comes up to you, not knowing you have a girl already, tells you she has feelings for you, asks you if she looks good, loading the clip for the next shot that's about to happen. Now, being brutally honest, you hit her with the, you're not ugly. Matter of fact, you're kind of cute. Absorbing the answer, giving her what she wants, validating her in some form of fashion. Then she proceeds to tell you how hard she's worked and what she's done for the past 3 months, preparing herself for this exact moment. Working out, jogging, yoga, strengthening her mind for 4 hours a day, every day. She even pops out the bag with a 5-star meal that she prepared for you. Oh my gosh, this girl has been putting in that work. She then proceeds to ask you out. What are y'all doing in this situation? If it were me, I don't do polygamy, so I wouldn't even entertain the fact that she's done all of this and whatever the case may be, because I'm loyal to my girl. So I'd have no option other than to give her the North Pole treatment. You know, send her off in the most vicious, heartless way I could think of. I'm just playing. I would have told her no, because I got a shorty already, which is what my man's right here did. However, this show is called Girlfriend. So that alone should give you enough context on what's about to happen next. The show really should be called Polygamy the Anime. She then gets knocked down by the fate of rejection, but picks herself up and keeps walking, literally. The homie is crushed inside. Mans does not want to lose this treasure he just found at the bottom of the sea. So what does he do? Pow! She like, oh gosh, how the tables have turned. My mans didn't want to cheat on the girl he worked so hard to get. He's about to pull the polygamous move we like to call the pro gamer move. Or better yet, the gotta catch 'em all. He like, it's true that I have a girlfriend. I love that. I ain't gonna never stop loving that. But you looking mad delicious though, so I want you on my life. I can't turn you down, but I can't betray my queen. So like, you feel me? If you don't mind, can I date both of you? We can go ask Raspberry right now. Leaving this girl confuzzled, my boy. He like, listen, take it or leave it. My man's just threw the master ball at shorty, and she was with all the smoke. She was now on her way from side chick status, transitioning into main chick status. So bro pulls up to Raspberry Head and looking confused. She act like she don't see them 2 scarecrow body-built legs behind this nigga over there built like a crane. He like, hey, we need to talk. I found this random hoe off the street and want y'all to meet. And apparently Blueberry Head has so much plot armor that she instantly makes Raspberry Head start spazzing out because of how cute she is and have her instantly want to be friends. Dang, I ain't seen that much plot armor since Sword Art Online Season 1. Women are very territorial about their man, so in real life, if this doofus would have brought another girl out of thin air to meet his girl, this would have been a problem. The girl ain't even said 3 words and she already on her like glue. The only nigga I seen with that much unspoken riz was Duke Dennis. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never seen somebody in my life with this much plot armor. Wait a minute. So they all go hang out, these 2 nervous AF, and Raspberry Head ain't got a clue of the bomb that's about to go off. Karaoke, walking, basketball, lunch, and that's when we get to Raspberry Head trying out her cooking too. Like, when did she have the time to make that? Now with Raspberry Head's guard completely down, the Cobra decides to strike. He like, so what you think of her? She like, man, she lucky I ain't a lesbian, cause I'd wanna cuff the hoe too. He like, dang, I know the feeling. She like, huh? You got me though. He then proceeds to gather the energy needed for the spirit bomb he's about to drop on her. He like, I wanna date you both. Uh-oh, she ain't like that one. Then man proceeds to try to explain to her how earlier Blueberry Head confessed her feelings to bro and he doesn't want to lose her because the more he got to know her, the more attracted to her he became. Wait, isn't that still cheating? Blueberry Head like, ah, snap. It's about to go down. Cause Raspberry Head couldn't compute the malarkey emitting from this nigga's mouth. Bro, she put down the food. You know how sacred food is? If somebody put down their food, they want all the smoke. You know what comes next. Run. He like, I couldn't bring myself to do it in secret, so with your approval, I mean at least a nigga honest, I wanna date both of y'all, honest and out in the open. Then shorty proceeds to gather all of her energy for the Detroit smash. God dang, she knocked that nigga out so hard his grandkids felt it. Fellas, her anger is a good anger, cause it shows that she cares. He like, look, we can talk it out over some burgers or something. She like, no way, Jose. He like, I feel bad about this though. She like, then don't do it. And it's obvious she stands firm in monogamy, cause she then proceeds to rebuttal a queen answer.
Too much to do? Let Gemini in Chrome handle it. Let's start here. Auto browse gets it done. Use Gemini and Chrome to fill your cart in one click.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is. Everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful. So I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base 44 will do the rest. So go to Base 44 and create apps with your name on it.
She like, you got me. Isn't that good enough? Nigga, you answered this wrong out murky.
Then lo and behold, Blueberry Head saves the day by intervening, but Raspberry Head stands her ground even more. Talking about, how could you be okay with this
Mornings
dumb
set the
dating
tone
two
for
girls?
everything
Then my
that
girl
follows.
Blueberry Head
And before the
activates
day
her
picks up,
persuasion
there's a
skill
moment
to the
to make it
highest
yours.
capacity.
With the new
rebuttaling
virtual
with,
up
I
machine,
can't
your
imagine y'all
coffee is
breaking
rich,
up. I'll only be
effortless, and
rejected
ready
if
in
I
an
don't have
instant.
him date both
Just
of us.
the way you
so
want
I'm
it to be.
alright with
And with just the press
again,
of one
the
button,
smoke.
your
She
coffee
like,
starts brewing. Press to
what in
explore.
the polygamy is
Every
going
coffee,
on
a new
in here?
world.
She like,
New
what do you even
virtual
like
up.
about him so
Tap
much?
the banner
Did
to
she
shop
just
now.
indirectly roast my mans? Blueberry Head's like, he's
Back
everything
to
to me
school
right now.
starts now.
Heck, I can
Get
tell.
the Dell
All them
XPS
3 months of
laptop
work you
powered
put in.
by
I don't
Series
blame
3
you. Shawty.
Intel Core
Raspberry
from
Head then proceeds to stand her
$699.
ground
Find yours
once
at
more.
Dell.com/deals.
Such a queen. Then this lame goes on a whole tangent inspirational speech about how it'd be dishonest if he rejected her and continued going out with her because he caught feelings for the hoe and how he doesn't want to lie and take them both as secret because he'd end up being regretful. I mean, my God, at this point, you done already caught feelings for her, so you technically already cheated. He then proceeds to ask her once more, and Raspberry Head hits this doofus with the most direct, honest rebuttal I've ever seen. Ooh, I know that one hurt. He persuades her,
Hey there, this
and
is Jay
persuades
Shetty,
her,
host
and
of On
persuades her,
Purpose.
and then
I sit
she
down with
persuades
influential
her.
voices across culture,
And
wellness, and
whoa,
personal growth.
30,000
In this
yen
podcast,
every month.
created
Okay,
to
hold
bring
on.
you
This
more health,
nigga wild.
happiness,
Man
and
knew he
healing.
had options
Watch new
afterwards.
video
'cause
episodes
he
on
was ready to
Spotify
end it
every
all,
Monday,
right then and
Wednesday,
there. Then,
and
by
Friday.
the skin of his teeth, he hits her with his ultimate move, Talk No Jutsu, or the Detroit Persuasion. Blueberry Head over there, ready to throw the coochie at that man for that astonishing performance. Finally getting the approval of Raspberry Head at the cost of being hated by her for a little bit. And low-key regretting her decision inside. Like, bro's persistency is crazy. Hall of Fame badge. Nah, let's be real, y'all. If Blueberry Head didn't pass my man's the alley-oop, he would have never dunked, you know what I mean? So with him now having 2 girlfriends, he comes up with this elaborate scheme for the 3 of them all to move in with each other, which I think is moving a little too fast, because he doesn't want to live with his parents, and he can get the approval of Raspberry Head's parents too, which is crazy, because I know what some of y'all are probably thinking. A lot could go down in that house, if you know what I'm saying. Doonies could get really beat down daily in that house. Not only with one girl, but prepare for the trouble, make it double. Next thing you know, 2 girls blast away. Raspberry Head wasn't okay with it at first, but Blueberry Head was with all the smoke. She was down for anything. Heck, I don't blame her. Fast forward, Raspberry Head continuously thinking like this is gonna be a horrible idea. But as time progresses, her guard starts to lower because my man prepares the rooms for them, lets Raspberry Head take a break by cleaning the house. He even prepared her bath water. Blueberry Head cooks the food. Like, dang, niggas on going it. Not even 5 minutes into the crib and Dumb and Dumber already wildin', moving faster than the speed of light. Lo and behold, look who barges into the bath with the main chick numero uno. So these 2 hoes chat in the bath, and main chick 2 presses Raspberry Head about if she's getting in the way of her and the main protagonist getting nasty in the bed. Later on, you know, being courteous and all that, just to find out these two ain't even kissed yet, due to the fact that they haven't even been dating that long. Then Blueberry Head's like, listen, shorty, we can work on getting our freak on together, with Raspberry Head agreeing. But I guess that whole conversation meant nothing, cause next thing I know, Raspberry Head busts into the kitchen, pissed off like shiz, boy. Pressing bro about how far he wants to take it with Blueberry Head in terms of getting nasty, cause it's obvious she wants to get her Doonies beat down before Blueberry Head. That's why she's being so indirect right now. And this man reminds me of Castillo, cause this man pulls out the Hall of Fame honesty badge and hits her with a, listen, I want a threesome to be honest, but it's just a thought that came to my head. Raspberry Head starts spazzing out, Blueberry Head all calm and collected like she on go, gas on the pedal, down for anything. Raspberry Head then complains about how open he is about the whole thing and how good Blueberry Head's face and body looks. Talking about she gives her weird feelings as a woman because he probably wants to beat her Doonies down more than he would her. Like, but if you jealous, just say it. I told y'all she wanted her Doonies beat down before the Blueberry Head little girl. This is why a lot of people don't like to share. He then proceeds to pull out the Hall of Fame empathy badge. Talking about something, you know what? I understand. This whole arrangement was an imposition, you feel me? Like, establishing a relationship is more important than beating Doonies down. So, you feel me? Like, I give up on it. And there go Raspberry Head again, spazzing out while Blueberry Head over there like, I mean, I don't know about her, but I'm ready. Then my mans walks off. And Raspberry Head, from the looks of it, in that slight moment, looks relieved. But then she pulls the backwards card and stops him as he walks past her, looking real submissive. Sad like shiz, boy. Like, dang, girl, make up your mind. She like, does that mean you aren't going to do anything with me either? He like, yeah, I'd be giving out unfair meat if I was only beating your Doonies down. She like, indefinitely? Like, dang. Sound like she fiending right now. He like, wait, so you want your Doonies beat down? You look disappointed 3 seconds ago. You know, I understand. I won't restrict this meat to you ever again. Pressure applied. Yeah, that was episode 1. I will be finishing this series. So far, loving it.
AI agents. Well, hey, don't be scared. Here's how Monday.com makes agents clear, easy, and user-friendly. First of all, they're gonna make our jobs much easier, and they're gonna take us to the next level. I manage our marketing team, so market research, content review, reporting, all these things that used to take up 60% of my day now happen instantly, and we just have to review and make small adjustments. Secondly, they're built on Monday.com, so you know you get the best-in-class security. And most importantly, for me, they're easy to set up and work with. So it's just like having super reliable and fun new teammates.
How did this change how I work? I can finally hit deadlines while getting better results and creating real impact.
Big props to Monday for making this happen.
This is a retelling of my very first animated story time that was uploaded a very, very, very long time ago. It is now privated. Don't ask me to unprivate it because it is hot garbage. Thank you kindly. Back when I was 10 years old, after years of trying to convince my strict African-American parents to let me have a sleepover with my friends. One day, they finally gave me the opportunity. So my homies come over, and after eating up all my parents' food, using up their electricity, and drowning our dirty bodies in bathwater, you think that we do what any kids growing up in the early 2000s did. You know, build forts out of bed sheets, use our imaginations, and play with Beyblades, maybe play a little bit of PS2 all night, which is what I wanted to do. No, when they saw that I was fortunate enough to have a family computer that my parents worked so viciously hard to get, they had other plans. My friends were built different. They knew about things that at the time I wasn't aware of. Every man's introduction into manhood. They knew about the village hidden in the hub. So deeper into the night, we chilling, playing some Mortal Kombat on the PlayStation 2, and I was getting hold every fight because they always wanted to pick the broken characters.
Get over here! Stay over there!
I was locked in, trying to get at least 3 wins minimum, but as for my friends though, they were getting pretty bored. Yes! I told y'all I'd win. Suck my... You didn't win anything. I put my controller down 20 seconds ago and you're just now noticing it. Calm down. You're not that good. Respectful. Now listen, your parents asleep? Yeah. Alright, so look, we want to show you something on this website we know, but it's a surprise. So don't come into the living room until we give you the signal. And we gotta be quiet while showing you because if the volume's high and it wakes up your parents, brother, and sister, we might be in a sticky situation.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, just tell me when. I'll be playing the story mode until then. So I give them the login to the computer and they go to the living room. 2 minutes later, they give me the green light. So what did y'all want me to see? And thus started my journey through the village hidden in the hub. At that moment, I felt like I had just awakened my Sharingan and ascended into a new level of reality because before that night, I was always told about the birds and the bees from my dad, but I never thought that they had a website for it. I guess my mind wasn't the only thing getting blown that night. Fast forward 3 years later after just watching it, and I eventually found out how to... Ocean. I think it's jammed. I need to get a new one. That became a routine for me. Wait till nightfall, make sure everybody's occupied or asleep, close my door, and get to bussin'. This only became a routine for me because nobody ever came in my room at night. Except for me. That's why during my routines, whenever I close my door, I never locked it because what are the odds of somebody walking in on me when I literally haven't had anybody walk in on me at night in years? Like, what do I look like? An idiot that's finna make a rookie mistake? So one day after school, I waited till nightfall, made sure everybody was occupied or asleep. I walked up to my door and I stared at the lock for like 10 seconds hesitating because something was telling me to lock my door. I walked back over to my bed and opened my laptop that my parents worked so viciously hard to get me. I pulled down my shorts because, you know, I wanted my twins to breathe in my ride to get ready to meet Palmelina. And the second I click over to the video on the site. Devontae, do you know what the... Oh, hey, Ma, you need something? I thought at night nobody... What? I only had enough time to pull on my pants and I didn't have time to close my laptop. So don't walk over here, Mom. Please don't walk over here. There's nothing more sickening than seeing the look of disappointment on your mama's face. She grabs me by my ear, takes me to the living room, and puts me in front of my dad. Tell your father what you were doing. I was watching the hub. You was watching what? The hub? Don't repeat it. But you told me to go back to your room. I got something for you. Is it a hug? Y'all know I didn't say that hug part. I would have got my teeth knocked out if I did. However, I did get beat with the fattest leather belt. For the years after that, this situation didn't make me stop my dates with Palmelina. It just taught me what to do to not get caught.
100, these niggas mobbing like anime. She want a Super Saiyan, so I tell her don't be afraid. And I'm at the dude, yeah. Grab a 3-5 of the dudes, yeah. And the sky gold on them, yeah. Haters can't stop me with wishing. I hope my niggas don't end up switching. Gonna keep a bumble, yeah. To the red ribbon on me, red ribbon on me.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Shop up to 40% off with minimum purchase and a free
Your baby
professional
wasn't
measure
born
right
with a
now
way
at
to protect
Blinds.com.
himself.
Plus, pay at your own
Did you
pace
know
starting at
every year
0%
hundreds of babies
APR
in
with a firm.
Texas
Terms
die while
apply.
sharing a bed?
Keep your
Take your
safe.
trading to the next level.
Babies should always
Start
sleep
your
alone,
journey towards
on their back,
performance-based
in an
rewards.
empty crib.
And try the
Ow.
FTMO free trial for 14 days. Tap the banner and start your free trial today.
Out of all the bad
FTMO.
situations I've been in growing up, I somehow managed to get out of majority of them because of my mom. Never knew how, but she always
Hydrate
worked
your
her
wins
magic
with
when
the
it
new
came
Liquid
down
IV
to it. She's the type
sugar-free
of person
Ring Pop
that don't
Cherry.
take crap
Zero
from
sugar, fast
anybody.
hydration,
She always
worth
fights for what's
celebrating.
right and
Now
demands
our
respect
breakthrough
because she
sugar-free
knows her
hydration
worth
science
and is a
means
leader
Ring
at
Pop
heart
Cherry in our
and
newest
real
flavor
shepherd
drop.
amongst
Clinically
sheep.
proven
Now
for
don't let this
superior
5'1"
hydration,
light-skinned
faster
lady
than
with an
water
innocent
alone.
face fool you,
Enjoy
because
the new
outside
Liquid
my
IV
family,
sugar-free
if
Ring
you push
Pop
her to the
Cherry
edge,
and save on your
you
hydration
might lose
favorites
your
with our
head.
buy
At
three,
first
get one
glance,
free
she's
offer.
like
A
a Kirby
classic
with a knife
reimagined. Shop
and Black
now
Air
on
Force Ones.
liquidiv.com.
But on the inside, she's like a lion with a knife and Black Air Force Ones. When you're on her good side, she's the coolest person to be around. But when you push her to the point beyond anger, she doesn't yell, she doesn't fuss, she gets quiet. And you got two choices. Either get destroyed verbally or physically. She'd tell you what she was gonna do, then she'd do it. And it was not a threat, it was a promise. She got me out of so many bad situations that I was starting to wonder, like, what can't she do? I told you not to eat the cookies, you ungrateful boy. It hurts so bad. I won't eat my brother's school snacks anymore. Alright, ma, come on, let's beat this up. Cowboy Bebop starts at 12. Son of a bitch! Yeah, disciplining me physically was not her strong suit. Like, it never hurt. That's why she always got the man that beat her doonies down to create me, my brother, and sister to do it for her. My dad. Back when I was 16, one morning I got to school, I was walking through the parking lot with this group of strangers, and this one dude that was on the football team with me, we're gonna name him Nate. Anywho, as we're all walking towards the building, the strangers didn't provoke me in any way. I didn't have any problems with them because they didn't know me. Like, I just gave them a... And that was about it. Nate, on the other hand, decides to walk up to me and starts running his mouth for no reason, just to start controversy, because in his tiny brain, he always saw me as an easy target because I was the quiet kid. He was one of those people that everywhere he went, he caused chaos for his own social benefit by picking on people he thought was beneath him. Nate ran his mouth for the longest, and I ignored and warned him for the longest, to the point where he got hostile, like he wanted to fight me. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, leave me alone. Now, I knew for a fact I could drop this dude because at the time, because of football putting me through so much intense weightlifting and conditioning since I was 13, I was built like a 300 Spartan and had been fighting majority of my life. He was built like the cinnamon stick man off the Applejacks commercials. Cinny man, y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, I don't know why bro was over there playing with me like I wouldn't drop him on the spot. Over there built like a dirty Q-tip. Nate, leave me alone. This ain't what you want. And if I don't, what you gonna do about it? Look, I don't like you, and I don't want to see you. Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Boy, stop playing with me. Like, I really slap you in front of everybody right now. Oh, really? Do it then, stupid bitch. Before he could hit me, I took my bag off so quick and I hit him with a like, comment, subscribe.
stop! He knocked the sonic rings out that boy! 2 minutes later, an administrator saw us fighting and went to go get the security. So security pulls up, breaks up the fight, and sends us to the office. Now, when I get to the office, they call my mom and tell her what happened. Then she asked them to give me the phone, and when I told her what really happened, she was pissed. Who hit first? He did. What? Her anger didn't come from me being in the fight. It came from these administrators trying to send me to alternative school, which is like jail for school kids because of their stupid rule. Their rule was if you got in an altercation, then both parties are going to alternative school regardless of who hit first, which is the dumbest rule I've ever seen in my life. Like, why not defend yourself? What if you can't run away? They would rather you get hit and run away to an administrator than defend yourself. Couldn't be me. So now my parents gotta leave work, waste their time, gas, and money just to come down here because the principal wanted a conference with them on my punishment. And from what my dad told me after all this happened, when my mom heard that they were trying to send me to alternative school, she woke up and chose Black Air Force activity. Unlike my dad, who tried to make a calm approach with this situation, trying to reason with them, my mom understood that you can't reason with people like that. So she raised all hell when it came to her child because I was in the right. 15 minutes later, my parents pull up. My mom busts through the door, grabs me, marches straight to the principal's office, and we're gonna call the principal Milk Dud because I don't remember his name and his head was shaped like a milk dud / kneecap.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
You're not getting code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
I can now.
Nice.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make the
I'll be right back.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Book share an app.
A workflow manager. That's
Tracks who still owes for the group lunch.
Trash duty schedule.
Since no one seems to care. I just created a goal tracking system.
We built the same thing, didn't we?
Yep.
Can this thing manage content?
Is this acting compliant?
I want to animate this graph.
Create a party planner.
Profesor de español.
An inter-office dating app. For dogs. For office dogs.
Jesus.
Ma'am, what's wrong with you? Did you not hear the situation? Ma'am, I'm just doing my job. Are you not the principal? Do you not have power under the superintendent? Why did you make me do this, Milk Dud? He was defending himself. That little rugrat threw the first punch, so it's only right that he defends himself. My son ain't no punk. That rule is stupid. It's not right, and you know it. Why does he have to get alternative school for something he didn't even start? I will sue the school if I have to. Y'all really starting to piss me off. I'm about 2 seconds from jumping over this desk and whooping yo.
Everything good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a great day.
I don't know what she did to make them have a change of heart because from the looks of it during the conference, it looked like he wasn't gonna change my sentence for nothing. But somehow, instead of getting alternative school for 2 weeks, they gave me 5 days of in-school suspension instead. Did I just get a prison sentence reduced to probation? Big dub. W's in chat for Mario.
Gotta keep a pop on, put a red ribbon on me, fly away on the bus, headed up the car. I need me a bag for the sensor to get me back started. You don't even know how I been through. Straight as like a ball. I ain't had a session in a minute, but I'm back. Let me fit in my door on the shade. Same with the pivot, and throw it away. I'm mellow with it, like a house, like a game. Matter of fact, I'm about to head to the lookout. Niggas plotting, so I'm always on the lookout. Keep the Bible, cause the road might be around. It's covered in gold, I draw, it'll take me to the top. I gotta keep a pop on, put a red ribbon on. like started. You don't even know how I've been through. The strain is hyperbolic. Come away for niggas just riding waves. I really do the shit, I be sliding like roller skates. Keep it 100, these niggas mobbing like anime. She want a Super Saiyan, so I tell her don't be afraid. Then I'm out the door, yeah. Grab a 3-5 of the dudes, yeah. And the sky gold on them, yeah. Haters can't stop me with wishing. I hope my niggas don't end up switching.
Oh, snap. This mine? It's all yours. Oh, I'm finna go crazy. Y'all covered the car note already? Covered? Absolutely not. Talking about covered. We covered your head today. We got that cover upstairs when you go to sleep. We gotta cover the bills so you can keep living here. Talk about some covered. Hey, nigga, please. You think me and your mother finna give you this for free without you working and turn you into a spoiled brat? Absolutely not. You finna learn today what a real job looks like, shawty. Now you're probably wondering how I got here. Heck, I don't even know how I got here. How the heck did I get here? I wonder how I got here. Somebody, anybody, tell me how I got here. All right, let's get it cracking. So I remember back in sophomore year of high school when I was given my very first car. Key word, given, not bought. My parents were like, I don't know what you thought, but whatever you thought, you shouldn't have thought. So the car they gave me was an old car they had that I grew up riding in. It was a 2004 Chevy Cavalier. It ain't look the best, you know.
At
the brakes would make a little sound every now and then, but it got the job done getting me from point A to point B, even though it was pretty old at the time I got it. Shoot, it made it all the way from 2004 to 2016, still in good condition, so it was pretty sturdy. Mind y'all, this is around the time that I finally got my driver's license. So every day before school, I would be in my car on my Desi Banks type beat doing my dizzle like
Plus, pay at your own pace, starting at 0% APR
drop
with a
$500K
firm. Terms
on the
apply.
whip. Know what I'm saying? It also turns into a jet, a boat, a spaceship, a robot, and it's bomb-proof. Know what I'm saying? I had a friend at the time, close friends too. We're gonna call her Sammy. She's important to the story, so remember her for later on. Now, Sammy's player build is undercover demon level 9 million field boss. Fine, spicy Latina shorty. She always came to class late with a smoothie and a bag of tacos. She gave me this Hispanic candy one time. It was trash, but it's okay. I'm always open to try some more. Even though we were close friends back then, I had a little crush on Sammy. You know what I'm saying? She knew I wanted to clap them little buns, but back then I wasn't so visually blessed in her eyes. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why she wasn't really rocking with the kid, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Or it could have been my mixtape I showed her.
From Disney Plus and Hulu. All of these and more now totally streaming. 18+ only. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Terms apply.
Let me see if y'all catch what I'm about to say. 3 weeks later. Yes, 3, not even a whole month after receiving the car. One day after school, after talking to Sammy a little bit at the carpool waiting area, she walks over to her ride, which is, you know, a red truck. I left into the parking lot to go to my car. And let me tell y'all how unexperienced and stupid I was. So there was a 3-way exit where I had to make a complete stop and look both ways before going into the street, right? And at the time, I thought I had it all figured out. I thought to myself, oh, it's no biggie. I'm just going 2 miles per hour right now. Let me just, read this text real quick. I gotta hit the brakes in the next 7 seconds, so I'll just stop the car in 6 without looking. It's common sense, right? Common sense would tell you, 1, keep your eyes on the road, and the text can wait till you get home. So I look down at my phone and read the text. And as I'm approaching the exit into the street, which is supposed to be 7 seconds away, I get my foot ready, and next thing I know, I got lost in the sauce of the text. Next thing I know, 1 second turns into 3, 3 turns into 5, 5 turns into 7, 7 turns into 8. You know what's crazy? Whole front of my car cut clean off. I look over to see who hit me, and it was the same red truck that I seen before that Sammy got in. I'm like, boy, ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Is that Sammy's truck? Are you kidding me? All the damage I did was put a dent and scrape the side of the truck? How does that even add up? So he hit me with the truck, but it was my fault. Mind you, this was my first accident ever. So while all of this was going on, I'm losing my marbles. I ain't know what to do. As soon as her dad got out the car, I did too. And oddly, he walked up to me in the calmest manner, which kind of left me confused because like, why are you not pissed? I'm actually confused. He was asking me about like money and insurance claims. And at the time, I didn't know what bro was talking about. So I was like, insurance? I'm not sure of this instance and how to handle it myself. So I called my dad and he was on the way. Next thing I know, Sammy gets out the car with her little sisters. And I'm thinking like, oh, this girl finna kill me, bro. Her blood finna be boiling, big fella. But what confused me again was that she walked up to me in a calm manner too. In fact, during our conversation, whole time, Sammy was laughing about it. Not even the tiniest bit of anger came out of this girl. Like, what in the yuck is going on with this family? She was telling me about how I shouldn't worry about it because her dad's a mechanic, so he'll do the work on his truck himself. And if I need my car done, come to him. You know, it's gonna cost some money, duh. And how we're gonna look back at this one day and laugh about it. And that's exactly what happened 4 years later in a Target parking lot. I kid you not. My dad pulls up, and before I went to go get instructions from him, I asked Sammy why her dad wasn't pissed, because I was actually, genuinely confused and curious on why her dad wasn't about to rip my head off or something. And she was like, oh no, he's pissed. Yeah, he cursed you out in Spanish in the car and called you the N-word several times. I really couldn't say anything right before he bottled it up and walked out his truck. So fast forward 2 months later, or however long it was after that, that was less than 6 months, and that's how I got here. Now y'all know how I got here. It's about time y'all know how I got here. Somebody, anybody, that's how I got here. Oh! But then I remembered we live in the exact same apartment complex. All right, y'all, so some of my most memorable times back in school were on the bus. Yes, the place where the impossible is possible. It is the place where I got into my first few fights, got introduced to drugs, but I politely declined, witnessed what true toxicity was, and the list goes on. Now, personally, I always sat in the middle or the back of the bus because those two sections had something that the front did not. Fun times. That's something you can't find in the front. It's impossible because the further back you go, the more toxic things get, which means more entertainment for everybody. Let me break it down for you. The bus is like a body of communities. Up front, you got the gated community, the people that usually follow all the rules, the goody goodies. They try not to upset the guard, which is the bus driver. They keep to themselves and they don't bother nobody. Right behind them, you got the middle, aka the suburbs. In this section, you might have a little bit of the front, you might have a little bit of the back. At the end of the day, you make up the middle. Now, this section is usually where the toxicity starts, but it's controlled toxicity. Mostly because they're still not that far out of the driver's control. And lastly, we got the back of the bus, aka the trailer park. This is where all the ignorance happens. This section is usually made up of a bunch of immature little bastards that are rude, violent, and show no respect or empathy towards anybody. So didn't that make you a part of that group too? Hey, that's for me to know and them to find out. And that's why it was entertainment for me, because I can handle it. So if you couldn't handle the back or the middle of the bus back then, then just stay in the front. If you're from the front and they catch you in the back, and you can't physically or verbally defend yourself, that means you're in the wrong hood, homie. Now, even though it was toxic and I had a lot of fun times, there was this one time that got a tiny bit too chaotic. So this story takes place back when I was in elementary school, and I was riding the school bus home one day, and as usual, me and the homies were in the back cutting up, having fun. And I get into a roast session with this one dude. Let's replace his real name. We're gonna call him Q. And we had been roasting each other for 20 minutes. So long to the point where things got a little bit personal. Shut up, boy. I know you ain't talking. I'm really about to flame your ass. How you 12 years old and already got hair on your face? You not 12, nigga. You 25.
Nigga, who you talking to? You cockeyed as hell. I can't tell if you're looking at me or the bus driver. Your left eye left to go get some milk and never came back.
It's funny you said that, because your dad left you 12 years ago. He came back yet?
Oh, okay. So that's where we're taking this. Bet.
Dog, I remember this like it was yesterday. I kid you not. Q gets up, walks to the middle, and talks to this one dude. We're gonna replace his real name too. We're gonna call him Taylor. And he is insta-dating. And at first, I'm still thinking this is all a game. You know, we all having fun, despite this man's facial expression changing. And at the time, I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what instigating was. So I'm just thinking this is all fun and games. And I didn't take him serious, nor did I take Taylor serious. All while Q was talking down on me and lying on me, talking about, I was talking about Taylor's mom and stuff like that. And I found out real quick that Taylor did not take that kindly. He took that to heart because it was his mama. I get it. I don't blame him. However, some people, when you talk about their mama, they let it slide as long as you don't touch their mama. But this dude, he wanted smoke regardless if you talked or touched, which again, I don't blame him. And that led to me arguing with Taylor, trying to tell him that I wasn't talking about his mama. He didn't care. And this argument lasted for about 2 minutes. And like I said, during this entire thing, I'm not taking Taylor serious at all because I'm thinking this is fun and games. But Taylor, on the other hand, was not playing at all. And as the argument's going, he's still denying the fact that I didn't say anything about his mama. So I'm just like, you know what? I did say something about your mama. What you gonna do about it? Then he was like, I'm finna whoop yo as soon as I get off this bus. And at first I'm thinking like, he ain't gonna do nothing. He probably don't even live in the same area that I live in. So I'm good, right? I'm fine. I'm safe, right? But then I remembered we live in the exact same apartment complex. And as soon as I thought of that, I got the picture very clear. And I really wanted to fight Q, but I had to save my energy just in case he wasn't bluffing. I ain't gonna lie, if I had the chance, I would have ran the ones with Q and popped a Zinzu bean afterwards and got ready for Taylor. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Cause after that, he sat back down in his chair. I sat in my chair quietly, shooketh to the core. 15 minutes later, my bus pulls up to my bus stop. We all get up to get out. And as soon as I get off the bus, I'm talking about the second I get off the bus, Taylor comes flying at me. And the first thing that came to mind before he landed the hit was, oh, he wasn't bluffing. And we get scrapping. I'm talking about we scrapping for like 10 minutes. There was this one dude driving by us talking about something. Stop! We didn't stop. The dude goes to park his car, runs over to us, and breaks the fight up. And in my mind, I'm like, thank you. I didn't even want to be in this fight anyway. I didn't even say anything about his mama. Like, I don't know why I'm here. So I take my stuff and I dash. I get the burners, bro. I go back to the crib. I pull up to the house. I get in the house and I see my mom and I'm like, Mom, I got in a fight. She was like, you did? Did you win?
I gotta keep a pop for the red ribbon on me.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life, your windows. Shop up to 40% off with minimum purchase and a free professional measure right now with Blinds.com. Plus, pay at your own pace starting at 0% APR with the firm. Terms apply.
Haters can't stop me with wishing. I hope my niggas don't end up switching. Keep a combo. Red ribbon on. Fly away on the bus. Headed up the coast. I need me a bag for the sensor to get me back started.
And the outdoors. Start designing
You don't even know how that is. Strain is hyperbolic.
On today's battlefield, information is the advantage. Soldiers need networks that keep working, even when the spectrum is jammed or vulnerable. L3 Harris delivers software-defined systems that act as advanced data nodes, instantly moving critical data from the cloud to the tactical edge. Because a radio isn't just a radio, it's how we unify information across sources to enable soldiers on the front lines to move, communicate, dominate, and win. Learn more at L3Harris.com.
Public bathrooms. I only use them if I have to. In fact, I try to avoid them at all costs because I don't know who, where, or what has went down in said bathroom. And if not cleaned properly, you never know what horrible things you might find in there, like diseases, rats, predators. Hey, how did you get in here? Maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm the type of person where I don't care where I'm at. If I have to use the bathroom really bad, and the only place that's available is a public bathroom, I will try my best to hold it in until I get to the house, which is actually an extremely hard task because you ever held in a deuce so long that your stomach starts to hurt?
Oh, I don't know how to tell you this, sir, but there seems to be some sort of mass in your stomach, like some sort of rock or parasite.
What do you mean, Doc? All I did was hold in my crap.
I don't know if you believe in Jesus or not, but you better start praying to him because you're about to die.
Die?
Yes, we can start the operation immediately if you like.
Hey, Doc, I got those gut pliers for the operation you asked for. Doctor, what was the cause of his death? I guess he held in his crap too long. Well, that sounds like a crap ton of paperwork we gotta do. So back in 10th grade, one day I was sitting in my math class holding in a chocolate load trying to wait till I got home to drop this nuclear bomb in the Bermuda Triangle. And this was something I knew that was gonna happen because I decided to eat the chili with the beans 2 times over at lunch a couple hours prior. Like, I really hold myself, bro. I wanted to use the bathroom so bad, but back then, our bathrooms were atrocious, bro. Like, they were clean, but they weren't clean. If you know, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, the bathroom in school isn't just for dropping Snicker bars in toilets and splashing toxic body fluids into a tunnel. Only the real ones know that the school bathrooms are sanctuaries where all the magic happens. Well, unless you got Fleece Johnson in your class, then run. Take your time. Where I'm from, people used to shoot dice in the bathroom. People used to fight in the bathroom. People freestyled in the bathroom. People smoked crack in the bathroom. We didn't do that one in the bathroom, but still, by now you should know the vibes. The school bathroom was the place where we could all do what we wanted and have the highest chance of not getting caught by the administrators unless they walk in. And if you had a closed-door public bathroom back at school, then get out of here, you privileged piece of shit. Hater alert! In the beginning of this, I really thought I could channel my inner Karapika and try to hide my power with the utmost confidence, believing that I could do it. So in the first 10 minutes of holding it in this 2-hour class period, easy. 20 minutes pass, piece of cake. 30 more minutes roll by, I'm built different. Another 30 minutes pass by, future, life is good. I went a whole hour and 30 minutes holding it in. My vowels were built mechanically correct. Plus, I had 30 more minutes until class ends, so I thought that the last 30 minutes would be a breeze. Until I started feeling like crap. I was suffering in my chair trying to fight the pain because I really didn't want to go to the bathroom. But that did not last long because I ended up like SpongeBob when he went over Sandy's house.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Surrounded by my disgusting, toxic air created by my insides, I felt at peace. And you know, the most silent creatures on the planet are the people who are already sitting on the toilet when you enter the public restroom. I'm creatures. One problem though, the toilet paper I used to put over the seats was the last bit on the roll.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality, right now.
We need to localize the summer campaign by yesterday. Top performers only. B, that's the one. Skip carousels for now. Let me know when we're good to go. Amazing. Agents, what shall we take on next?
"25 minutes later, he put that mirror in front of me, and all I could think at that moment was, Timothy, present. Elise, here. Devantale, here. And you said my name incorrect. It's pronounced Devante. Well, Mr. Devante, I'm sure you're aware of our school's no headgear policy, so I'm gonna have to ask you politely to take off your scully. Hey, yo! We ordering a big chicken or a Big Mac. My boy got the McDonald's hairline. Whatever your barber's smoking, I want it.
She's a runner, she's a track star. Your hairline ran away when it got hard. Wait, and he skint too? Fellas, 95% of us have been in this position before. The low even all around haircut, aka the skint head cut. Now, I don't know about some of you fortunate people out there who had parents that allowed you to have hair growing up, but childhood me wants smoke with all of y'all, because from the time I was uploaded to this earth 21 years ago up until I was 13, my dad made me get the skint haircut, which caused me to go through hell just even having it. And let me tell you, sir, the ride didn't stop there, because not only did I have a skint head, I had a jacked up hairline too. But why? Why did I have this, you may ask? Because during that time, my dad would take me and my brother to get a haircut every single week, which for some people like my brother was not a problem because his hair grew back very fast. But for me, it was a problem because my hair grew back very slow. I'm talking about Gary from SpongeBob in a snail race slow, like the Slug from Monsters University slow. And I hated that because 75% of the time I got in a chair, my barber would push my hairline back even when I told the nigga not to. It's like every week, a centimeter of my hairline gone. I had to watch my hairline every week slowly pack his bags and relocate. And I couldn't do anything or say anything about it. It was torture. And I caught all the smoke at school for it every day. Niggas at school would joke on my hairline, and I'd always get slapped in the back of the head, so I'd have to fight people. Like, during that time, when I was in the process of somebody messing up my hairline, I would always make up something just so I couldn't go, just so I can get my hair to grow back. And I would always ask my dad, like, yo, why am I getting my hair cut every week? Like, my hair literally looks the same every time I go into the barbershop. And then he'd get annoyed and make up some BS talking about some, that's how your hairlines always look. Cap. My hairline wasn't always jacked up. We had family pictures of my hairline looking like a crisp, straight line. And he still didn't believe me, even when I got older. So every time we went to the barbershop, I'd be thinking in my head like, nigga, are you blind? Like, I look like Mace Windu. I'm borderline bald. There's no hair on my head. What are they cutting off? My thoughts? Now, like I said, I didn't always have a jacked up hairline. I started out with a regular hairline when I was very young, but over time it started to deteriorate down into the LeBron hairline. I remember the first time somebody ever pushed my hairline back. I don't remember the exact age, but I know it wasn't in the double digits. I walked in the barbershop and sat down with my dad and brother, chilling. And mind you, this is before they messed up my hairline, so that's why I was just chilling.
And more budget left over for the fresh food that matters most to your family.
And for the people that know how barbershops are, y'all know how barbershops are. The people watching TV, everybody arguing about football or basketball, and people, you know, on the
Say
phone.
ciao to the Italian zest for life
Now
with
pay attention. The barbers
San
had
Pellegrino
clients in
Ciao
chairs already,
Limoncello.
all except
Flavored
one.
sparkling
The
water
barber
that
in the
blends
back
zesty
that ain't
lemon
got
and
nobody
sweet
in his
vanilla
chair
notes.
and has not had
Finished with a
anybody in
pinch
his
of
chair
Sicilian
since
salt
we
for
walked in,
perfectly
even though there's
balanced
several
taste.
people waiting
Crafted
in
in
line.
Italy
Red
with
flag.
0
Now, for the
grams of
people
added
that don't
sugar.
have the knowledge of
Summer
why
the
this is a
Italian
red
way
flag,
with San
let me
Pellegrino
educate
Ciao
you. If there are
Limoncello.
4 barbers
Tap
in
the
one
banner
shop,
to shop
3
now.
barbers have several people waiting on them and them only, and the last barber has nobody waiting on him for a long time, even though there's several people that could get in the chair right now.
This is
That
Hits
means one of two
2026,
things.
featuring
Either
Bruno
they're not
Mars.
loyal to that barber or he's trash. And
Raven
guess who
Lene.
decided to go to that trash barber? Because I didn't know he was garbage at the time.
Pink Pantheress
and I
and
got
Zara
impatient.
Larsson. Somber
You guessed
and bold.
right. I regret it to this day.
Listen now on Spotify.
Dad, I would just go to that guy and get it over with. There's a chair open right now. Yes, sir. All right, come on. Now, again, this is before the age of 10. So my dad always went to go make sure they knew what he wanted. What's up, young blood? What's it gonna be today? I just want a high top. Low cut all around. But Dad, why can't I get a high top? Well, I'm at the high top of this family, so you gonna get whatever I say you gonna get. Dad, I wanted to try something different this time. Well, when you get out of my house and get your own house and get your own money and start your...
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah, you stream so hard.
All right, break time. This pizza's calling.
It's delicious. You earned it. Yeah.
You expect from browsing to checkout. For Houston, that means your groceries can be waiting to go at the store, with careful handling from the shop to the handoff. The same quality you'd want if you were choosing them
all
yourself.
the way up until he was
Save
done.
$30
This right here
on your
was
first online order of
traumatized
$75 or more.
Back
Plus
when I finally
unlimited
became
free
aware of my
delivery on
past
orders of
anger issues
$50 or
before
more.
then,
Restrictions
and over
apply. See
time
site
it
for
transformed me
details.
into a person that would choose peace even when disrespected because I was
Your favorite
afraid of
Starbucks
starting
energy
conflict
refreshers
that I
now
knew was going to
blended
get
for the
ugly
ultimate
and I
summer
didn't want to
cooldown.
deal with.
Fruity,
Back then I was a
smooth,
sensitive,
ice-cold,
angry,
and the extra
emotionally
caffeine you
unstable
need
kid
with B
growing up.
vitamins.
That's
Sip
why
the
I always
flavors
kept
you
my
love.
emotions.
Pink drink,
I wasn't
mango
afraid of
dragon fruit,
anything
and
getting
mango
body.
strawberry.
I was afraid
Blended
of what I'm
energy
going to do
refresher.
to
A
somebody
whole new
for
way to
that
energize.
anything. I
Only at
knew
Starbucks.
if I would have lost my cool, then somebody besides me
Your
would have
new
been
hair
32
era is
feet
here.
under. Had it
At
been
Sephora,
14-year-old
you'll
me
find
instead of
carefully
16-year-old
selected
me,
hair care
that
products
room
that
would have
work for
turned
your
into a
hair and take
thugnificent
you
music
to the
video
next
because these
level.
hands did not
Your search for
discriminate.
dream
Now, had
hair
it been
is
my
over.
homies, I
Sephora
would have brushed
is
it
the
off and
place
just
for
roasted
hair
them
care.
back like,
Discover the best
boy, I
products
know
that
you
give your
ain't
hair the
talking.
treatment
Over
it
there
needs
built like a
from brands
depressed
like
Pop-Tart
Kerastase,
popping up her 30.
K18,
But
and
this
Yoooo.
was
Plus,
my
with free
dentist.
shipping and same-day
I was
delivery,
16
there's
back
never been
then.
a
He
better
was
time to trade
59.
up to healthier
Shut up
looking
and
hair.
do my teeth.
Shop
Like,
hair
nigga, if you
at
don't go
Sephora.
read the newspaper or knit a sweater or something, nigga. When I got done, I didn't even say a word to him or nobody else. Just walked out to my mom and acted like everything was fine. Didn't even tell her what happened. And you know what makes this even worse? When I got back to the car, my mom wanted to see the work they did with my feelings and noticed they did the exact opposite of what she told them to do. They put the wrong feelings in and she was angered, big fella. She went back inside and made them schedule a new appointment to fix what they did and put the correct feelings in for free. And after that, we never went back. Ever. After that day, I still kept quiet. I didn't tell my mama about what happened until I was 20 years old, 4 years later. And she was angered, big fella. She wondered why I kept it to myself, and I had to explain to her that I didn't want to stir up chaos because I knew she would get mad and raise hell. But she was still pissed because she did it anyway, because of the mess up. See, she's the type of person that will, like me, choose peace, but unlike 16-year-old me, she ain't afraid to raise hell when disrespected. That's the person I learned from, and is the exact same way to this day.
Too much to do? Let Gemini in Chrome handle it. Let's start here. Auto Browse gets it done. Use Gemini in Chrome to fill your cart in one click.
On Medicare? Living with diabetes? Applying and wearing the Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor is easy. Like eliminating the need for routine finger sticks, easy. Walking an independent dog, though? Not easy. This is progress. Covered by Medicare for more people managing diabetes with insulin. Ask your doctor about the Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor.
So I remember this one day back in 11th grade during football practice. I got in trouble because I was slacking. And you know what happens in football? If one person gets punished, we all get punished. Our coach, this tall, old, white country dude, looked like he had about 2 on the way. Water looked like he would have broken any minute. We're not going to use his real name. We're going to call him Coach Adderson. He had us do this punishment drill where we had to put a 45-pound weight on the ground and push it across the turf from one side of the gym to the other in a specific form just to make it hurt. And he was like, the more you stop and take a break, the longer you'll do it. Do y'all know how hard it was to do this drill if you weren't strong enough? Like, you had to put a 45-pound weight across the turf that was parched. That means that traction on the ground about to be fish. Luckily for me though, I was strong enough to push it with ease. So that little drill ain't put no fear in me. I'm from that splat. I was headed up to commies every day, putting in that diesel. Only one problem though. I ain't want to, even though I had to. Mans really caught me on menace timing. You would've thought I had the black zone. Whole time, I was already in a bad mood, looking for trouble because I had to show up every day, suffering, going to a place where the coach gave me the Oscar the Grouch treatment because of my past mistakes, even though I was one of the strongest and most improved people at the time, because I took the initiative to stop overthinking and improve my game. Bruh, I got so better over the years to the point where almost every time I touch the field, I make either a touchdown or a lot of yards. But this nigga still didn't give me as much play time as the 2 meat riders in front of me that were running backs too. They must have really wanted a gumball, Benson. I used to hear people in the stands all the time get mad at him for taking me out after I made a touchdown or a lot of yards. But this nigga did not care. Because in his peanut brain, because of my past mistakes, he intentionally held my playback time back, even when I did good, just to not risk it, and held high expectations for me every time I did good consecutively. But the second I mess up, your trash, your dog water, your actually bad, your boo-boo, retire, buy a dog, die alone, absolutely butt cheeks. But if the meat riders mess up, then oh, it's okay. You worked real hard today, boys. Why don't you go ahead and get yourself a gumball? Matter of fact, grab 2. Gentle. I got so sick of trying to get his validation, bro. Eventually, lost passion for the game, hit my breaking point, and decided to quit. Had me feeling like Gohan in the Cell games, talking about some you feel me? I wanted to wait to quit though, so I could keep the benefits of being in the sport as long as possible until it was time for me to fly out the gym line. That day, I was the definition of a middle finger to everybody in that room, because they were a part of the problem too. All morals and selflessness were out the window, bro. I was in a dark place like Anakin when Obi-Wan dropped that nigga and left him by the lava. I'ma keep it a thou wow with y'all. I did not care if they were suffering down there pushing on plates. I was just ready to bounce to the crib and bust down on some chicken noodle soup. So I did what any person on Black Air Force Energy Menace to Society timing would probably do. BS. While everybody else was exerting their energy trying to be Lightning McQueen, I was over there chilling on purpose, moving my plate like a snail from Monsters University. I knew Buddy was gonna get mad. That's why I did it. And I did it until he started noticing. And when he did, Buddy started tweaking. Bruh, he was more frustrated than an ostrich doing 60 on a highway. This is exactly what happened now. Okay, everybody stop and go back to work. Devontae, get over here. What are you doing? Your wife? Real? No, you're not. You're doing it wrong. The correct form is like this. Do it right or I'm benching you the next game, and pick up the pace. Okay, you know somebody numb when they show absolutely no expression whatsoever when they respond to you. So then I BS'd again. Next thing I know, 5 seconds later, the coach pushes me to the ground with his full grown man force. It did the drill. Mans didn't lower his power level at all. My very first reaction was, I gotta bury this nigga. I have no choice at this point. I had anger issues back then, so the only thing on my mind was self-defense. I felt embarrassed, confused, angry, and shocked all in 2 seconds because I didn't expect this man to do something like that. Like, dang, calm down, Phil. Why not just send me home? It took every bone in my body to keep me from running the fade on this nigga, man. So you know know what I did? I beat him up, stomped him out, slapped him with a 10-pound weight, poured milk on his head, stomped him out again, took a dump on the nigga. I ain't do none of that. Eventually, I realized the consequences that would come after the fade if I saw it through, and instead I thought to myself, you know what? Forget waiting. I'm done. Slid to the locker room, got my stuff, and bounced to the crib. So the next day, I parted ways with the football team. Even though he and a lot of my teammates did me wrong, I shouldn't have tried to get revenge on them after making me suffer, because that only led to more chaos. And I shouldn't have quit when things got hard or unfair. That's not how winning's done. Best believe my parents were pissed that I quit, but I don't regret it, because honestly, I ain't really want to play football anymore anyway. You know, I just lost the passion. However, God closed one door just to open up another, which gave me a lot more free time to chase my true love. Content creation.
Customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
So I put every ounce of energy I had into that one shot. We all had a favorite sport growing up. My main four was skateboarding, wrestling, basketball, and football. What was yours? My first
When you
love,
shop online with
despite my height,
Kroger,
was
you'll find
basketball,
more than
because
just
during my
real
childhood,
savings
I
and
always
real
dreamed of
quality.
being in the NBA
You'll also find the
because of my two
dependability you
inspirations,
expect from
2008
browsing to
Chicago
checkout.
Bulls
For
Derrick
Houston,
Rose, and
that means your
2012
groceries can be
Chicago
waiting to
Bulls
go
Nate
at the
Robinson.
store.
Now,
With
not gonna
careful
lie,
handling
in my
from the shop
elementary
to the
and middle school
handoff.
days,
The same
I
quality you'd
was
want if you
doo-doo
were choosing them
groundwater,
yourself.
trash.
Save $30 on your
Bad.
first online
Nigga, I
order
had
of
flight
$75 or
reactions,
more. Plus
premium,
unlimited
deluxe,
free delivery on
exclusive
orders of $50 or more.
I was a
Restrictions apply. See
55
site for
overall
details.
with 0 badges. During them years, the only thing I was good for
Back to
was
school
popping
starts
threes
now. Get
anywhere
long-lasting
on the
battery
court.
life
I was
on
like
the Dell
Steph
XPS
Curry,
laptop
but
powered
I
by Series
still
3
and
Intel
height. I
Core, so
couldn't
you can work
dribble,
from
I
anywhere.
couldn't
Now
make
from
layups.
$6.99
My
with
basketball
exclusive student
IQ
pricing from
terrible. I was
$5.99.
so
Shop
bad
now at
that the only
Dell.com/deals.
playtime I got was the last 30 seconds of the 15-minute games we played at practices. I was so bad that I averaged negative 20 points per game. How do you average negative 20 points per game? I need to retire. But with
Raven
my
Lene.
burning passion for winning and my undeniable will to never give up after taking so
Pink
many
Pantheress
L's over
and
the
Zara
years,
Larson.
despite my height, 5'6", by the time I got to high school, I became
Songa and
extraordinary at the sport over time. And I also played
Listen
football
now
over
on
time, so that
Spotify.
helped out too. Every L, every embarrassment, every discouragement
Hey, say
led
what's
to me
happening, man.
sharpening my
It's Tip
skills
Harris, host of
even
Expedition.
more. There's
Telling
nothing
you, man,
more
come on over to
satisfying than
Spotify,
playing
man,
a
and
sport
remember,
that isn't
Spotify
made for
subscribe
you
and
and
get
still
you commercials
being
on
not
my
built different, but being built actively superior. But see, here's the thing. I tried out for the basketball team 6 times throughout my childhood. 2 times in middle school when I was still terrible, and 4 times in high school after becoming built actively superior. However, despite being actively superior over everyone over time when I got to high school, I never made any of the teams because of 3 things. Favoritism, my bad first impression from middle school that stuck with me up until high school, and the bane of my existence, anxiety. If you experience this, you know how I feel. Anxiety was the one thing that limited me in every aspect of my life. I really can't say much about middle school, but during the end of high school, when it came to playing some randoms in PE class that were actually good, I dominated. I was a great player. But at actual tryouts, I was always in my head because of the past traumatic L's I took. The sheer lack of confidence in my abilities on real teams because of my anxiety were the sole reasons why at majority of the tryouts, I was still a terrible player. I worried more about trying to not mess up the drills than I did trying to actually do the drills correctly. I worried more about trying to look like I knew what I was doing than just doing it by nature. I don't know, bruh. I just couldn't tap into that same actively superior ability from PE class when I got to tryouts. I struggled with this from the time I walked onto a middle school court and up to the time I walked off a high school court for the very last time. My most memorable tryout of the 6 was the 3rd ever basketball tryouts. I remember it was 9th grade year, I was 15, and all summer I had been sharpening my skills after 2 years of embarrassment. I was chilling outside the building, and before I went inside the gym, I thought I was in my bag. I found out real quick that high school basketball was way different than what I was used to at the time. Bruh, I felt like a lucky college player fresh into the NBA with no prior NBA knowledge. I walked inside and I saw this one annoying nigga named AZ that made my early school years a struggle. Like, I've known this dude since 4th grade, and AZ was the type of person that would do anything at any cost just to make himself look good around other people. Like, he was the loudest person in the room. He always picked on people that were easy targets and were not his size. Anybody that didn't know how to roast back, anybody that didn't know how to fight, anybody that didn't have a status, anybody that was smaller or weaker than him, you name it, he went for it. Not even 30 seconds after I walked inside, the first thing I hear from him was, "You might as well take your ass home. You don't belong here." And for a split second, I played tug of war with my nerves, like, should I ignore it or rip this nigga's lungs out his chest? You got lucky this time. So after the stretches and free hooping, coach walks in like, "Let's go." We're gonna call him Coach Taylor. Now, honestly, I ain't like Coach Taylor, but that's for another story. He walked in, gathered everybody together, did the roll call for everybody, and tells everybody to get ready for running and drills. And for all my people out there that are watching this and are thinking about trying out, take notes on what I'm about to say. In basketball tryouts, at first, what the coach looks for is, are you coachable? Are you able to do the basics successfully, like layups, passings, anything of that nature? And most importantly, can you do basic defense? Secondly, are you good at the game in an actual game versus just doing the drills right? That's why coaches after drills and runnings always be doing 5-on-5s just to test that theory. Most people see those 5-on-5s as just 5-on-5s, but don't be fooled. Those tryout 5-on-5s are just an indirect way for the coaches to predetermine who's already going to be on the team. If you do great on a 5-on-5, you might as well just pick up a jersey because you already on the team, my boy. Before we started the 5-on-5, we did layup and defense drills. We all got in the line. I was confident, calm, and collected. The only thing that was on my mind was don't mess up, just lay up the ball and keep it pushing. So when I got to the front of the line, bruh passed me the ball and I ran down the court. So many eyes were staring at me because of my middle school days, because they were the same boys I went to middle school with, and I hated every single one of them. When it came to the judgment of basketball skill, they were cutthroat. Hey, I don't gang bang, but these dudes were technically my ops. Even so, I ain't let nothing bring me down. So I get to the hoop and I lay up the ball. I missed the freaking layup. Forgive me, guy sensei. How do you train for 3 months and still can't make a layup? Bruh, my anxiety shot up to the roof. The pain I felt running back to that line was something I'll probably never forget, because the moment I missed that layup, I have flashbacks to middle school when the same thing happened. For the rest of the drill, my whole body was shaking and I was in my head. Like I said before, I was worried more about not trying to mess up the drills than I did actually trying to do the drills correctly. All the niggas I went to middle school with looked at me like, some things don't change, do they? And Coach Taylor was disappointed. And after that, it was like a domino effect. I did horrible in defense drills, the playmaking drills, the pull-up jumper drills, everything after. It was most definitely torture. And that same same anxiety and chain of mess-ups carried all the way into the 5-on-5s. Crunch time. Of course, on my team, I got picked last, but honestly, I didn't care at that point because it was clear as day that I wasn't gonna make it. But this was my last chance to fight my anxiety and show Coach the real progress I made over the summer. Team 3, you up. My anxiety was still the size of a planet, but it was my time to shine and I ain't have no time to waste. I was shaking like a wet dog at a pool party because I knew I had to do something spectacular to the ops before I left there with the element of surprise. A pull-up jumper on the ops, an ankle breaker on the ops maybe. I gotta pull something out the bag. Shoot, they already think I'm garbage when I'm not. I'm just in my head. I get on that court and we start the game with a full court press, and I ain't gonna lie, nobody passed the ball to your boy for about a good 5 minutes. I was about one step away from just walking off the court because at this point, I'm just prolonging the inevitable and wasting my time because I knew well that I'm already cut from the team until somebody actually passed me the ball. When I tell you that in the 5 seconds that I had the ball in my hand, I've never panicked so hard in my life. I had 2 choices, either pass the ball or pull up on the ops from the 3-point line. I went with the catch and shoot jumper, but I was losing my mind because I knew if I missed this shot, I would never get the ball passed to me again and would have to retire for good. So I put every ounce of energy I had into that one shot. I really pulled up on the ops at basketball practice. I may have made that one shot during tryouts, but a week later, I got cut from the roster. That same day, I went home and I cried my eyes out in my dad's arms because I really wanted to just be on an official basketball team for once in my life. Every year after that I tried out, I got better and better, dominating everybody at the local basketball gym and PE class, but the same anxiety cycle that destroyed my gameplay whenever I tried out for an actual team repeated every year, and I suffered getting cut from the team every year because of it. If you're somebody out there watching this that deals with anxiety of any kind like I do, here's a tip that I've been using ever since my first year of college to free myself of this anxiety. Constantly put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Whatever causes that anxiety that you're feeling, put yourself in it and fight it to build that confidence so that same anxiety that once ruled your life will slowly leave. Because remember this, pressure makes diamonds. See, anxiety is like a bully. It'll continue to torment you until you put your foot down and stand up for yourself. Only difference between anxiety and a real bully is that anxiety don't got no body to fight you with them hands. It's all in the mind, y'all, which if trained properly is the strongest asset we have. I'd rather have a strong mind than a strong body. So remember, constantly put yourself in uncomfortable situations, no matter how uncomfortable it feels, so that you can train your mind to overcome that anxiety. Because remember, pressure makes diamonds. Wait. That was years ago. If you want the work now, holla at me. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram.
I gotta keep a pop-up, yeah. Put a red ribbon on me. Fly away on numbers, yeah. Headed up the commies. I need me a bag full of sensor to get me back started. You don't even know what I've been through. The strain is hyperbolic.
So about a year ago, I made a video called High as a Kite. And to keep it short, it was basically a story about the first time back in college when I dabbled with magic food and made me ascend into the shadow realm. If you got at least 420 brain cells working, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. Magic food is basically any regular food, but with a special plant infused into them. And when you eat them, it makes you ascend into the shadow realm. However, based off of what happened in this story, this time we're gonna break these off into two separate entities. We ain't finna call them magic food anymore. We're gonna call them devil fruits, you know, like the ones from One Piece, and soul fruits. The difference between devil fruits in this case and soul fruits is that a devil fruit in this case is the regular schmegular basic magic food that makes you ascend into the shadow realm. Soul fruits are so much more powerful that they make you ascend past the shadow realm and turns you into a completely different person. For example, a devil fruit will be like Aang in his avatar state. A soul fruit will be like Rimuru from reincarnated as a slime turning into a My bad.
Doug.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
Customize and save. Liberty Mutual.
Hey, what are you doing?
I like your method.
Realize
Direct,
it
to the point.
until
A little
I
loud,
actually
but
ate
listen.
it,
People
because
don't buy
the
car
specific
insurance the
chef
same way they
I
do
knew
hot dogs.
had
Not
some
yet,
and
but
didn't
both
tell me
are
because I didn't
customizable.
I didn't ask him because I assumed,
Hey, this is a hot
based off
dog
of my
area.
previous
And
experiences
customize
at
and
his
save
restaurant,
area.
that
Only
the
pay
food
for
would
what you
hit
need
his
at
devil fruits
libertymutual.com.
never disappoint. But oh boy, little did I know, I was in for a wild
In Texas,
ride. Now, I
life
haven't
moves
ascended
fast,
into
and there's
the
always
shadow
more
realm
ground to
ever
cover.
since the pandemic
Between work,
started over a
family,
year ago,
and long
up
to-do
until a couple of
lists,
months ago.
it's
And
easy
I
for
told
stress to
myself
build.
I wouldn't do
Talk it out
again,
with
but
BetterHelp
when life
Online
gave me
Therapy.
lemons, I
Now
didn't
with
make
insurance
lemonade.
options
I
in
made it
Texas
Arnold
and an
Palmer.
average
I'ma get straight
copay
to
of
the
just
point. I ain't even finna
$23
drag
per
this out. I
session for
remember it
eligible
was a couple
members.
months ago before
Don't
all
wait
the
until
students at
life
my
gets
college
too
were
tough
about
to
go
get the
back home
support
for
you
the summer.
need.
Also,
Visit
FYI, I wasn't in
BetterHelp.com
school
and see why
anymore at
millions
the
of
time. I
people
was just
swear